Evening. I'm wearing my special Greg's Christmas jumper. What is this? Go to dashboard.
R_Ferrarzo just resubbed for 12 months.
Thank you for the
Goose
sub.
Overlord is back.
Hello.
Long live.
Young Plaguga.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. You're coming to us from the moon, I hear.
Yeah, I'm adjusting things up.
Okay.
Given my power-related issues from last week.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm home for Christmas on Saturday. Finally back to my proper setup, so I don't have to do this scuffed bullshit anymore.
Oh, thank God. And you're gonna be around to play some Dotes as well, aren't you?
I'm actually gonna be around to play some Dotes.
Hi.
There may be a chance Riley joins us for game 1. He's just working out if he has enough time.
Okay.
If not, fuck him. Who needs co-casters?
Not me.
Cortez 8693 just resubbed for 12
How have you been?
months.
You back from Bristol?
I am back from Bristol, yeah. Had a good time.
Sihag just resubbed for 48 months.
Oh, I did, but not every night, so, you know.
I take
I
back
see,
my
so a
previous
bit more
comments.
recovery time this time.
It is a good action movie.
Between sessions.
Hold on, I've got a lot of sub notifications to catch up on, Plague, so I can't hear you just
Hope
now.
you enjoyed your time in Bristol.
I did.
Sure
Thank you very. Yeah.
Players just resubbed for 51 months. 51 months of Balt content and some warm curses.
Excellent. Yes, thank you very much. It's good to be back. Obviously, while I was away, sadly, Bambo died, which was fucking awful.
Yeah.
I only heard about it. I think I can't remember. I think I was streaming and someone messaged me or something. I think it was while I was away. But either way, I didn't want to talk about it on stream or anything like that because it was still very fresh in everyone's minds and stuff like that. But yeah, absolutely awful. He was such a lovely guy, such a laugh. He really was. I think Shane said he was the at every party that I'd ever been to where he was there, he was like the life and soul. He was just that guy, you know. He was just the guy who was always up for a laugh and was fun to play Dota with and was fun to be around. He's just a lovely, lovely guy. It's really terrible. Last time I saw him was TwitchCon. He was just randomly at TwitchCon in Berlin, and I saw him and I was like, "Oh shit, Bambo, how you doing?" And we chatted and caught up a bit, and now this is really awful, really, really awful. So yeah, really, really, very sorry to hear about it. It's terrible.
First thing I did when I heard the news was go to the old Zephyr trailer.
Yeah.
On Purge's channel with Purge, Bambo. I think it was
Corey, Blitz.
And then the trailer was like Blitz going to the door needing help, and there's the entire team there. And I just made a little comment saying, much love Bambo, rest in peace, something like that.
Yeah.
And within like 30 seconds, Purge had hearted it. So obviously, one of the first things he'd done as well was go back to that video.
Yeah, God.
It's just, yeah.
It's awful. I mean, they lived together out there for a year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's close, It's awful. I know Blitz was very close to him, and I reached out to him and said sorry and everything. But yeah, it was really, really awful. Just a young guy. It fucking sucks.
Bonks has joined the Inhouse cast. What are you doing? Just because you do a bit of artwork, think you can join our channel? Get out of there.
Drag her, Plague. Drag her.
I was so watching the Jungle Jam got me a bit nostalgic, and someone brought up the old mod streams.
Yeah.
On New Year's Eve.
I think I saw you talking about this. I think you were talking about it either on the Discord or I think it was on the Discord.
Yeah, it was on the Discord. I found an old document from 2015 of the amounts raised, and we whooped your ass, Flax. You raised like $2,000. Pathetic.
Weren't you the last stream of the night?
Yeah, we would stream. We were the only people who were stupid enough to stream on New Year's Eve.
Right.
No
so
other yogs would do it.
I hate to cut you down, but a lot of people realize that the jingle bundle is about to run out, and so they pump a lot of donos at last minute.
That is exactly what happened. And
So-
we would stream for like 10+ hours.
Right, exactly. So, you know, come on. Unbelievable. Look at this. Reg, Stob, Bast, LDC, Chrono, Hellboy, Knock, Jack, Krieger, Vi. This is going to be a cracker.
And there are some people who are prone to tilting in these games.
Tilty dotes.
Stan is just resubbed for 63 months.
Thank you, Stanis.
Fish.
Any Rust role players in chat? Yeah, that was fucking great. I had a lot of really nice messages about the Rust role play stuff. Oh, here we go. What is the Continuum Conundrum, by the way? What is this? Is that the Christmas game?
Angst Labyrinth. Yeah.
Any good?
It does. It looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
Like, it looks both like at the early levels. It looks very doable with just whatever you have.
Right.
And then it also seems quite enjoyable to play it over and over again. So I think they've done it well.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm fuming about the Marana thing. I can say that.
What Marana thing?
So they, like the Dragon Knight anime Persona thing, that was locked behind the battle pass.
Right.
But Marana's one, it just looks like a remodel. There is nothing special or unique about it.
What, in order to get this fancy version, you have to get the battle pass?
Yeah, you have to get the battle pass, and you have to get to like 100 and level like 200 something to get what is basically the you know how Drow got a remodel for free, Faceless Boy got a remodel for free, Star
Right.
got a remodel for free. Those remodels are about the same quality of texture and
Let's
update
have a look. Let's have a
as
look.
Marana's Persona is.
135.
But they're charging, you know, £40 for you to use
It's much more high poly count.
Persona.
I'll say that. It doesn't come out
It
until
is.
April. It says released Monday, April 19th, 2021. What does that mean? Does it mean 2022?
All I know is that it's like, it's not the kind of quality that should be locked behind the battle pass.
I mean, it is very pretty, but it is also the same style as the Dragon Knight thing.
Yeah.
But what does that mean? Released Monday, April 19th, 2021.
I think it is just out. It's probably just a bug. Or might be the date when it's tradable or something. But it is out and usable. But it's like...
So, it's going to cost about 40 quid to get.
40 quid for what is basically a remodel.
Dave_H just resubbed.
So,
Well, if you
somebody
look at the
said that
other
there's a
personas-
Drow set as well, and you need to be level
The Drow set is
333.
incredible. I don't mind the Drow set being expensive.
Ooh, I
The
do like
Arcana,
the courier that's a little hand. That's
the
quite
Courier's
cool.
little hand towers are giant hands that chuck fucking projectiles. There's a lot of
Level
cool things
200 turns the towers into big hands as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna dump some fucking money playing. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to.
The Drow one is genuinely one of the best sets I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm scrolling up. I don't even
It's
play
well,
Drow.
it's well up there though. It's like 333, I think, level 333.
Holy shit.
No soul
Good God!
just resubbed for 4
Look at
months.
this!
Hyperion, another player you have
incredible.
gotten into Dota with this
And, like,
broadcasting.
she gets-
Thank you for
I think
giving
when
me
she
another
buys a
multiplayer
Mask of
game I
Madness-
can enjoy.
Hold on,
at
hold on,
home.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Nice one.
I appreciate the resub. Listen, that's great. If you could keep your messages brief, that would be amazing. Because if it's more than 2 or 3 words, I'm tuning it out. We're about to be casting the most hype games of 2021. I can't be having paragraphs, alright? There's no novel here. TY Pyrion, or just a fucking emote, or fuck you, you bold cunt, something like that. Here, Grumpy Greg's got it.
Grumpy_Greg just resubbed for 12 months. 1 year lads flax.
Boom!
Short and
Anyway,
sweet.
short and sweet. Dread Retribution Bundle. Released Tuesday, June 29th, 2021. What's going on here? And it's got an Arcana as well. The second style, she's very weeby. Looks like Devil May Care or whatever it's called.
Subbed for 32
Yeah.
months. Whoop whoop you bald cunt.
Whoop whoop, you bold cunt. Exactly, thank you. That's more like it.
Radiant team back.
I hear bands, I hear picks. We've got Jakiro Ogre. Oh, my money's on the Dire team.
Well, they've got a Jack Hoodwink, so they have automatically won.
Mr.
Oh,
underscore grip
maybe my
underscore
money
just
swings
resubbed
back.
for 56 months. Short message.
Thank you, Mr. Grip. Has anyone played the new Tarkov yet? Is it Bants?
Seconds remaining.
I think it is very funny from the clips that I've seen.
Hobo with
Of
2
people,
shotguns
like,
just
desperately
resubbed
pleading for their lives
25 months.
As
Love
they've
the
been
pain
knocked to
clicking.
the ground,
Hope
trying
we
to
get
crawl
see
away.
another of those
What, you can-
Negotiating alliances.
You can get knocked down now?
Well, from what I saw,
Oscar
he's
Tillman
like,
just resubbed for 56
he's like really
months.
badly injured,
Welcome
and
back.
begging for his life.
Right.
Remaining.
And the other guy actually spared him, and then ended up healing him up.
Remaining.
They got really friendly, and at the end, the streamer just capped him in the back of the head. Like,
Brutal.
it adds so much like
Brutal.
Dire team back.
humor and like new avenues for things to happen.
I'm just worried
You can
about...
hear the other person shouting that.
But I'm very worried about people just running around screaming the N-word on the stream. Like, that-
yeah.
like, not that they're stream sniping in the game much, but I'm just worried
10 seconds remaining.
in general that is what the player base will do. Do you know what I mean?
5
It is
seconds remaining.
tendency among games of
Neodymium
that
9 just
type
resubbed for 13
Yeah.
months. I am
who sometimes
lagging.
do that
Good.
kind of thing.
Dire team
Thank you for the
back.
sub. There's a Doom Ultra Rare? Where do I
Yeah,
see
so
this?
there's 3 chests as well.
Is this the...
Oh, and there's a
Oh.
hoodwink. There's a hoodwink kind of set as well. That's really
Okay,
cool.
so this is the Aghanims 2021 Ageless Heirlooms. This looks like a Shadow Fiend set, which is quite cool. This Clockwork set with the gyroscope is quite cool. He looks like a little knight in shining armor. What other sets are there? What other treasures? Here's a treasure. Oh my god, Doom is playing a huge guitar.
Yeah, he is. He's fucking incredible.
Oh my god. I'm hyperventilating a tiny bit. Look at this dreadful Veno set. I must have this!
There's such a contrast.
That
between-
is so shit!
There's some of them are so bad.
That is so shit. I can't believe how shit that is. Oh my god. Oh, I want that. That is so shit. That is... Oh, the Naga Siren set with the jellyfish hat is pretty pog. Wow. That is actually really good, but I've got to have that. It's so bad. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Dire team pick.
Tusk, Axe, Bloodseeker. It's got a fighty game.
Yeah, they've got some brawlers in there, but I'm worried about the safety of this hoodwink and Crystal Maiden. Like, look at the 4 hulking brutes facing
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah, they're in big trouble, Plague. Let's
And
not. I
especially,
mean,
Remaining.
they need to pick something extra squishy here.
yeah,
5 seconds remaining.
especially for the CM. There's so much like
Oh, she's
like,
dead.
damage that isn't even targeted at you that will just hit.
Oh,
you.
forget she's dead, Plague. She's dead. Forget it. They need to pick Veno here to really round out their draft. Let's get a Veno in here.
Should have themed it about all the new sets that they've got.
The Doom
And then have
guitar
the Veno.
comes with a taunt where he shreds it, and it sounds fucking awful. That sounds fantastic.
Though they have nerfed taunts,
Bunker
apparently.
just subscribed.
You can only do
Yeah,
one every
2
30
minutes.
seconds
Or...
now.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
30 seconds? All right. Well, they were.
I think you only do
irritating.
2 a minute. Yeah.
They were very irritating. Sand King here. That's a good, interesting, terrible lineup they've got here. Unless they're doing the classic Flax Sand King mid, which, as we all know, is a very winny pick.
Remaining.
Unbeatable.
Apart from when it loses, but that's never
Apart from
my
when it
fault.
loses.
It's never my
Yeah,
fault when
but-
that happens.
It hardly counts as you being beat if it's you're a team being beat.
Exactly.
You stand out as the exemplar.
Exactly.
Team back.
I like the Medusa man. You know what? Just fuck it. The only thing that could have saved this draft was a hero that could 1v5. Get him out.
Get him out. Oh, there's a new puck set. It just makes his eyes kind of black instead of glowy. It's alright, I guess. So, I met the Longest Johns, who are top lads. Oh, that Witch Doctor set is quite cool. Makes him look like an alien. And
They do like sea shanties and shit, right?
yeah. So they did a stream for the like they were the guys that basically, I think they did a YouTube video where they sang the Weller Man or whatever, and it was like popularized the whole sea shanty thing in a pretty big way. Like it was like a big part of the massive surge of interest in sea shanties was down to them. And first of all, they're lovely lads. Second of all, they love dotes, which has really made me laugh. That you know they could be doing cool stuff, and instead they're fucking playing dotes like me. But they know the guy who made the Crab Nix set, and I was like, that is literally my favorite set. And they were like, yeah, well, we know that guy. He's a top lad. I was like, tell him that is my favorite set. And they were like, will do.
So shit.
I love
You're
Crab
like
Nix.
Bob. You're drawn to the fucking little disgusting like humps and strange confusion. That's why you play like orcs and shit in Warhammer, I reckon. You just love the freaks and the little crab necks.
Love the freaks. Is that what you just said?
I do. That's what I. Exactly
You want to have a
what I
look
said.
at yourself, son. All right, there is nothing wrong with Crab Nix.
Crab Nix is an abomination on the world.
You are a shocking individual. You're a disgrace.
I stand by my opinions. I believe I'm justified.
Did I turn my game audio on? I did not, Jonas. Hold on, let me do that. Do we want... Oh, it is on. It is now. All right, there we go. Do we want Plague's terrible audio recorded on this ticket? I guess we do.
I'm gonna swap over to good audio in a second.
Oh, are you?
Oh, hello. Oh, well,
LDC.
Good audio is relative because I never have good audio.
Oh, Razor. That's a good counter, actually.
I mean, as I always say, it depends if LDC knows the trick or not.
What's the trick?
If you
Resummon
level
the
up-
old bear, right?
If you level up the bear when it's linked, it instantly dispels the link. So you just save your level ups in lane, and every time he tries to, steal your shit, level the bear up, and he can't do anything in the
Yeah,
lane.
but you can only do it 3 times.
Well, that's all you need to win that, because the first few times he tries to do it, it's really long cooldown, right?
Right.
So you'll get a massive, lane advantage for the first 5 minutes.
I see.
And then he can do naught.
You are
But
disgusting.
it is a very good counter.
That is disgraceful. That's tantamount to
should have been-
cheating.
It should have been removed from the game years ago, but for some reason it's still in.
Really? In Dota? Okay.
Yeah, I know, amazing.
God.
What needs to happen is it like the fucking Pudge fountain hooks. It needs to happen in a really big way in some tournaments, and then people will notice. But
Yeah.
until then, it's just leveling up the bear. Pretty much removes every single debuff in the game from it.
God. You know, there is, I don't know if it's still around. It's like a forum where people post Dota bugs. I can't remember what it's called. It's only the sweatiest of Dota sweats go there. Like, not even people that really play, at a high level, but just super nerdy sweats. And all that the forum is for posting bugs for Dota 2. And the list is unbelievable. It is so fucking long. It might be the dev forum. It is so fucking long.
See that
So many
hoodwink
bugs.
set?
No, I didn't. Oh, she looks like a tiny weeby fox.
Yep, that's one of the. It's like the Drow and Mirana one. You have to hit a certain level and you unlock that.
Look at this. Oh, she's like a little fox with a little hat on. Why is
Yep.
my game becoming anime? It does look cool. So we've got Bassmaster with, I believe this is a basic ogre? Oh, sorry, he does have a uncommon weapon, but everything else is default Orge. Woof! That was like watching Ben play Dota. Oh, you're on a better audio now.
I've just swapped it for him for this game and a half, I reckon.
Oh.
I'll get out of this battery.
Beautiful. I just said it charging between games.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I can.
Krieger's is Krieger the lad that's goody as a support?
As long as we stay positive, we'll win.
I think he had some good games. I don't know if I'd call him a goody though. I feel like he's like Sazethwa has earned the title of goody on support.
Right.
Krieger is just someone who has done some good things.
Not what I expected.
There is some lad that's actually decent at supports and nothing else. I can't remember who. Hi there in our jungle. Reg. If you know, don't say.
Oh, that's a bit cheeky.
That's just
Oh,
foolish.
that's a bit cheeky.
I hate that line.
The battle begins.
I really hate that line.
Queen
What is-
Miko sends her regards, Myers in chat says.
I
was-
still can't believe the lad's got all those people. It's nuts.
So Cindy gave us some of the behind the scenes scoops and they are fucking hilarious of just his life as his new life as a talent manager and how fucking hard it is.
I mean, it's like I could imagine approaching Frankie and her being like, "What?" Like not understanding and being super busy and being incredibly pregnant. He managed to somehow talk her into it, and then, like, I can kind of imagine him approaching like Mousy and Rabs and saying like, you know, do you mind? And they'd be like, yeah, because they're down for the Jiggle Jam anyway. But then to get Purge and Owie, that's a big dick play right there as well, because there's completely the wrong time zone, and I'm like, there's no way they're gonna fucking want to do anything. And then Code Mika, I was like, really? He just emailed her and she agreed to it? Like, that's just so bizarre.
I mean, the way he said it, he emailed, I think he said like 13 people, and 11 of them said yes.
Wow. Who were the two that said no, or did he keep his mouth shut about that?
He kept his mouth shut on that.
That's a classy play.
And then, yeah, basically what he said was like, because they have the previous Rust RP streams, it's not like going up and saying, I want to make content with you and I'm a no one. Say, I want to have you be a part of this content.
Right.
And this is what it is.
Right.
And you can see for yourself if that's something you want to be a part of. And
That
Code
makes
Miko has
sense.
done things with the Yogscast before, so it helped a bit.
Yeah, she has, yeah.
But yeah, he has some fucking great stories, so I'll let him tell them properly in his own time.
Man.
Meanwhile, interesting, not the matchup I expected. It's the Tusk mid.
Yeah, Tusk mid. I didn't expect that. It's Vi Tusk as well, which is an unusual Vi pick. I don't think I've ever seen Vi play anything other than a support, specifically Oracle.
Oracle, yeah.
They hate fun.
It's not Tuesday, what is going on here? And only Plague and Ted, bruh. Alright, thanks, 12-year-old Greg. What happened is, I've been in Bristol for a fucking week. And I didn't want to miss one of the last in-houses before the new year. And I asked the last to postpone it, and they did. And Ashwin couldn't make this one. And he's going to try and make the next. God, Greg is, when he's not playing with us, reverts to bog-standard Twitch viewer Greg.
Oh, that's what you love about him, you know. He's got that authenticity. He hasn't sold out yet. He hasn't started streaming like month. Doesn't need to farm viewers.
I doesn't fucking stream.
He streamed enough this year for in the Twitch recap it gave him a streamer recap rather than a viewer recap.
Wow!
He is officially a streamer. I don't know what other metric you could use.
Oh dear, they're going to kill Razor here. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, stop your cancel!
Oh, the cancel. I thought he was having a great time though. Reg must be loving this.
Yes! Bassmaster with the creep
my
and the
God.
kill!
That's a bit cheeky.
Radiant's top tower.
I mean, it's actually better for him to die there, because otherwise he's just in lane with no fucking health and no mana, so... And he didn't even have to give up first blood, so that was actually as good as it gets. Greg's still recovering from the ES Pudge lane. Was this a game that happened off stream that I missed?
Yeah, it was. I think Greg tried to play SF carry.
Okay.
And he died 4 times in the first 4 minutes, I think.
To Pudge Earthshaker.
To Pudge Earth Spirit.
Oh, Earth Spirit, sorry, yeah.
And
Whoa. Did Razor accidentally cancel his TP, or was it still on cooldown from when he...
Oh! He must have accidentally cancelled it because he didn't have one, and he'd have got one for dying.
Yeah, so he doesn't have one. He
or-
must have cancelled his TP.
Do you get a TP if you die to neutrals?
Oh, good point.
I don't know. If he cancelled it, that is hilarious.
One of the worst
And
games
this
of my
is one of the
life.
men who is prone to tilting. So you die like that, and
You don't get one for a neutral deny. Interesting.
that's hilarious.
That is
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
That is really bad.
Suddenly giving up first blood seems like it might be the right play.
The
If he
wrong
didn't have
play.
enough money.
So getting them killed by the neutral. If they, I mean, so he must have used the TP you get at the start of the game to TP to lane,
Yeah.
and then he died to neutrals. Doesn't get a replacement TP for that, and now he's missing. He missed a couple of last hits here. He got those.
I don't know why
ones
he
right.
didn't just sell a branch or something to afford it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he's not going to finish that stick, so I think he's actually missed out on a whole level. But as usual, Stob and Bassmaster are not making the most of it. They didn't get a pull-off, or if they did... here we go, alright. But this is going to get
already been
easily
interrupted.
interrupted. I'm sure there was an opportunity there to get a pull-off. I feel like there had to be. You've got to plan ahead, like you can't wait... By the way, can I just say, the dots between Ogre and Axe means that Hellboy's already down to a third health, basically.
This is a miserable experience. Oh, if he just dies again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Who decided that this would be the place for the Razor rather than versus the Lone Druid?
He
Look at this. This is
legitimately is
miserable.
in trouble here. He's
Turning
eating
over mana.
tangos. He is eating tangos. This is not a fun lane.
Oh,
Oh, he's on 40 health.
think about how much fucking fun Reg is having with all this on the Bloodseeker. He's just this top lane's just permanently on 0
True.
HP.
No, not the Krieger. Put it on the Razor that's half health. Stop. You do good things and then you do bad things. That was the time to pull. Go! Oh my God! Run, Reg. Oh, Jack. Jack is on the chase. Come on, chase. I'm gonna catch him. No!
Just clicks him once to say fuck you and leaves. Yeah, I thought this Bloodseeker would be having... So we're talking about how hard of a lane this Razor's having. He's got 2 more CS than Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
So Reg is... I thought he'd be having a good time with all the bonus damage and speed he's got to jog around with, but no,
You'd think so.
he's having a shit one.
Where are you going, Chrono? Don't fucking be a puss. Get under the tower. What's he gonna do to you?
Radiant
Yeah, now you can't see him, so now it sucks.
Bloodseeker's TPing back in with a sentry. Which he has bought himself, I believe.
Yeah. Stobby trying to take the stack here. Uh-oh. Stob might be in trouble here.
This is a bit more of what Razor wants. Coming to the fight, full HP. 72 damage stolen.
Radiant's
Oh, Baz just glicking Krieger. Wow, they actually escaped there. That's insane. The lads and saving for brown boots. Is there a better fucking combo? Get those boots! It's plus 45 move speed. That will help me. It'll help you dance around the tower more because you've been fucking hay-rashed out of lane. How's it going
Oh,
mid?
having a-
Lone Druid having a decent time against this Tusk.
Yeah, it's pretty boring lane to watch. Tusk can do nothing. Maybe when he's like, if he brings in like Hoodwink or something, there's a chance you kill Lone Druid.
I do
Because,
think,
like,
yeah, I do think as well, it's actually hard for Lone Druid to kill him because he can still snowball, I think, when he's rooted by the bear,
Yes, yeah,
right?
he
So,
can.
Stobby very close to perishing to this Centaur, but no. They do get Jakiro under the building.
HOOOUSE Oig just resubbed for 19 months. Ty Pedery, welcome home.
This LDC, like all Lone Druids, has not gone any levels in his E,
Right.
so he is killable. Or in his ult. I approve because greed is good, but if they do coordinate a gank here, you look bloody stupid when you don't have any way to save yourself.
Yeah. Greg, it's we're in the game, buddy, so I don't think you can cast because the lobby's already started.
Ashwin is supposed to be back for game 2.
Yeah,
so
Ashwin's going to make game 2. I've seen him in chat, so hopefully he'll be around. What was his excuse?
He is working on the Christmas quiz, and
Right.
he's been working on it all day.
This is for tomorrow night, right?
This is for tomorrow night, yeah. So it still needs some editing, in his words.
I'm looking forward to it.
It should be good.
This is a deep dive.
I don't think Vi cares particularly.
Oh!
Well, that was one getting out.
Yes, get the bear!
Oh.
This is good money.
Dire's middle tower.
Punch!
Yeah, get it! Yeah, 300
Nice.
quid!
King_myth just resubbed for
Why can't I
69
tip in
months.
fucking this
Nice.
mode? For real.
Oh, you're so toxic.
Oh, stop. Dead.
Stop
And
the
Sand
notch.
Kungan also very low. There's no escape now, sir.
Oh, Jack's coming in. He's got the little whoop. God, that spell is so annoying.
Oh my god!
God,
Oh
that
my god! Notch live! Oh! Jack God.
Good tip. Good tip, Notch. Good tip. The Raiders made a recovery after the awful, miserable start.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess the issue is if you run at him as Axe, he just links you and you're scared, you know. Because
Look at this. He what he's done is he's become faster than the other heroes are, and now they don't scare him anymore.
I mean, the other issue is Stop hasn't taken any levels in Call, so I don't know what that's about. Like, why wouldn't you take any levels in Call by level 6? That makes zero sense to me.
Yeah.
Because if he calls him in the creep wave, he can still kill him. It's still Axe against a Razor. I mean, you get him in the creep wave, he's at least gonna have to fuck off. Yoink. Invis Vi. Now, does he come bot for a Gill? Notch has got... Oh, so here's the thing. If you're channeling Epicenter and you get snowballed, does it cancel the channel? And if you're rolling and Epi's already going, does it...
If you're rolling and Epi's already going, I think it would
Do you
take
get
the
rolling
Epi with
Epi?
you.
Do you get a rolling
I think
Epi?
you would get a rolling Epi. I don't think you could channel it in Snowball though.
You have to click twice to mute someone. I don't even know where you're meant to do it now. Ignore user? Well, you have to click on each person and say ignore user instead of just a little button?
Radiant's bottom tower is
I
under
don't know.
attack.
So
Trouble top.
LDC's gone top. Easy kill. So yeah, if you
Stop. The thief.
Radiant's bottom tower
Tusk
is
rotated
under
bot
attack.
to kill a Jakiro,
Hmm.
and in the time he was gone, his tower went from 100 HP, 100% HP to 0%
Yeah.
because of Lone Druid, which is why it's miserable to play against this hero. Because the second you leave, it's like DK. The second you leave, he just takes your tower,
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah.
and now he's going to do the same thing top because he is a monster at the moment, and there's nothing that can stop him.
Is under attack.
This is a very, very interesting TP from Hellboy. I think they know. I think he's saying, can we fucking get up here, please? Tusk is coming. They've spotted the Razor. He's slowed. There's a snowball. Might be able to get Chrono here. They get the stun on the Tusk. The Ice Path isn't going to do anything. Chrono is going to go down. Stobby should leave. Stobby needs to leave. I don't know what he thinks he's doing here. Run away, sir. Notch is going to come in. Big CM ult as well. They get 2. They're going to get 3. This is a disaster.
That's all bloody 5 up there.
Yeah.
They really commit to that. So now they really need to get this tower, because if they rotate all 5 and they just what they're doing right now, which is just walk away, this is a bloody waste of time.
Notch just chilling. Why are they letting the CM get the farm? The bear is Mask of Madness. Doesn't that mean you can't attack people and then use the fear? The
You
savage
can't
one?
use the fear if he's Mask Madness, but you can use it on your main hero still.
Oh yeah, you get it on the pair of them.
Yep.
So if I do the fear and my bear is Mask of Madness, does he still yell?
No, he will not yell. It's only around yourself.
They didn't get that building, Plague. They did not
Nope.
get that building. They decided
What
to
they
go
did-
for mid.
Middle tower
They stood
Is
about.
The time in which they could have killed the building and the enemies were dead, they spent that time walking from one lane to another.
And
But
now,
they're here now, God bless.
now, so are the enemy.
Radiant
Yep.
structures are fortified.
I don't believe this will go as well as the last fight did. Given that this LD should be...
Non-nest just
Pretty strong
resubbed
right
for
now.
Oh, there's a
78
Sand King
months.
here. Any vish?
Great work at
Any
the
vish?
General Jan flags.
They get the rupture off on Hellboy. Does he know? He does know. There's the
Oh, the
there's the
Macropire.
Jakira, the Macropire. It's ticking. It's got quite a big AOE.
Oh, the ogre shit as well!
You should be very quick now, Reg. Reg needs this kill. Oh, run, Reg!
Oh.
They got two. They got the Razor. Was he still ruptured or did he die to ogre shit?
It was ogre shit.
They're chasing Notch.
Don't think this
Doesn't
will
have
be a
stance,
kill.
so he's got blink. He's away.
Yeah.
Boom. That noise that she makes. Gong.
Thankfully just resubbed
Yeah.
for 49
What is
months.
that?
Fucking
Blame you for
scurry,
getting back
isn't
into
it?
Dota.
Wait,
A
I
blessing
didn't
and
see
a
Scurry
curse.
activate. I don't know what it is.
I think it is the scurry noise. I might be...
Oh, it's passively. I think it's just if when you're near a tree, it just activates. Any reveal?
Don't need reveal, you got root. Roots trump everything.
Oh no! Run, Orge! Reg does have rupture in a sec. I'll tell you what, a
Right.
week of not playing Dota has helped my repetitive strain injury.
Oh, blink on axe.
Nice!
Easy kill on Hellboy.
Whoa! Vi, look out!
He's got the surely this dunk must connect. He's got the blink.
Oh no!
They have vision of it. You can't stop hunting, Stobby. This is your fucking...
Even just the battle hungry. Oh, feeble. Feeble! I'm livid.
Fair way.
How is Reg not chasing that? He's a blood seeker, Plague.
Now he's just going in on the M. That's a Stobby play. He's just brave beyond madness.
Oh no. Give him the dump! Yeah! Yeah! Alright, hype.
The highs and the lows of Stobby axe. Holy shit. Alright, what's the Razor building? So he's going BKB refresher, straight up. I love it. You don't really need much else. The hero refresher is what an item.
On who, sorry?
Hellboy Razor. He's just going BKB
You just go
into
BKB refresher.
Yeah, I think you maybe get like an Ags in between somewhere, but you don't really need much else on Razor.
What, is that for double link?
It's for double ult, and it's for double BKB.
But you could link two people, or can
Because
you...
when you're in BKB with your ult on, you just walk at people and they can't do anything.
Yeah.
And now you have twice the duration.
But you can't literally have two links up.
You can't have two links up, you can have two ultis up though, so you can do twice as many zaps per second.
That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's good.
Uh-oh.
No, that's a free kill.
That's a waste, though.
Radiant's middle tower
What, the attempt for a TP?
No, well, A, that, and also I don't think he needed rupture. He was so low.
Yeah, probably not.
Radiant's
I think if he just puts the blood right down and then clicks him, he dies. But...
Alright, what's happening on the items front for Bloodseeker?
See, PFlax and casters. What the fuck are these MVPs you and the casters picked? How the fuck did Clabs and Sacedal get it? I have nothing against either of these people, but what are you actually doing here? This is a devaluation of the MVP system. Random Discord goon. We all know who it was.
He's in this game at the moment, I believe.
Yes, indeed. He's currently playing Bloodseeker. Click, click.
top tower
Did a lot of driving today, Plague. A lot of driving.
Yeah, how far is it from Bristol to London?
Radiant's
Oh,
middle
it's
tower
about
is under attack.
a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, it's
But
not
I
the
went
most
from
pleasant thing.
Bristol to Bournemouth to pick up my mum, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
Bournemouth to London. So it was about 4.5 hours driving all in, which was just not what I needed after a fairly heavy week of drinking.
Radiant's middle
So I
tower is under attack.
my friend who has been studying in America for the
Stop
past,
ping issues. I would have
yeah.
definitely fought them here. You've got uphill into Epi. I think that's a fight. Sorry, go on, mate.
So my friend who's been studying America for the past few months just arrived home yesterday, and she had to take a PCR test upon arriving,
Yeah.
and she has just tested positive.
Right.
Which is the most miserable thing I can imagine, because she's been in America for months.
Yeah.
She had so many plans when she came home to see everyone over Christmas,
Yeah.
and now they're all buggered.
Yeah.
That's so brutal.
That fucking sucks.
Ah, bastard. Yeah, we'll get it soon. Omicron spreading like wild.
Is under attack.
Can't wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah, but Sarah, the
Oh.
point is, you live in a gigantic country and you've become immune to driving for some reason. I don't know why Americans love to drive. It fucking sucks. If it's further than an hour away, it's a pain in the arse.
What's the thing? It's,
She's saying it's 4.5 hours or whatever from Austin to Dallas or whatever it is. Who fucking cares?
I think the saying is in Europe, 100 kilometers is a long distance. In America, 100 years is a long time.
I like that.
Yeah.
In America, 100 brain cells is a lot. Eat it, Yanks.
Yeah, suck it. Alright.
You don't think they have traffic in America? Lol.
Yeah, have you ever seen fucking LA? Oh my god, that's miserable.
Or New York.
And they just don't have public transport there. It's the worst.
You're right. Out in the fucking sticks, you can get around quite easily. Uh-oh. This is a bold TP. Oh, that is a
It's a
rupture
death for
on
Krieger.
CM.
Oh, unless? No.
They thought about going in there.
Well, they need to figure out when they actually want to go. I think BKB on Razor is a good timing to say
Agreed.
we're ready now.
Agreed.
Because then you at least have someone other than Tusk who's going in balls to the wall.
How do they handle him?
Honestly, I don't know if they can.
Yeah.
I mean, the normal response is you have to kill his team faster than he kills you.
Right. There's a big
That's
wrap
gonna
around
be-
here.
Do they have vision on this?
They're
Druid?
about to gank the LD.
Or if he fucks his spear up. Oh, he's dead. Wow.
Big call!
That was...
That's the exact spot of the Seb call.
His blade mail did a lot of work there.
Yes, but good macro pyre
enough.
as well, but
Where's the help for Hellboy?
I do not know. Jack very low.
He has to be dead. There's no way to escape. This monster. Oh, he misses the stun.
Because it's an ultra, baby.
True. Does he see Krieger? Oh, he sees him. Oh, if only he had an option now, you idiot.
Yeah, that's silliness. Well, that was something.
Cleanup crew arrives. Yeah, I think actually it was Tusk had his Eon, so it was affecting him and Sanking, and they were both hitting the axe with blade mail on,
Right.
and it was doing so much damage back to them.
Do you know what else? We're talking about what is their counter to Razor. I think it's Reg's Rupture. I think that's actually the way they counter him.
Yeah, I agree. It's
You just rupture
If
him.
you-
It's pure damage. You'll kite him out, and that's that.
oh, what is this Jakira doing? Yeah, if you're struggling with someone who is running at you quite quickly, Rupture is probably the best counter in the game to get people to stand still.
I agree.
I agree, Jack. I don't know what that Jakira was doing.
What was he
there, but
doing?
He was standing underneath the tier 2, like in these trees, and they just found him and killed him. I don't know.
Okay,
Don't know what his plan was.
I'll tell you what he's doing. He's playing Dota to the best of his ability. Just
God
leave the
bless.
lad alone.
God bless.
Was it Chrono?
Yes, it was Chrono.
So Chrono is different from Chronos, right? Like they're different people, I assume.
I don't know. All their names become a blur at some point. There are some standouts that always prop up, but generally speaking, not a clue.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, what's the BKB looking like on Razor? So it is complete. This is their moment. Tusk going for one as well. Tusk really needs some kind of fucking blink or
Chrono is
Shadow
new.
Blade.
Chrono is new about 300 games. So that's what he was doing. There's a lot of standing about from this lad. He's thinking. There we go. The old Ward then Sentry. Classic.
God bless. So, did you see that Jenkins tweet? I think it was today, which was if you could go back to yourself.
Yeah,
learning
yeah, I
Dota,
saw that. Yeah.
What tip would you give yourself?
Play League.
Play League. I actually really don't know what I would. I think it's harder for us because we're not people who really tried to learn to play
Yeah.
Dota.
That's.
We're
I
just
read
people who
that tweet
picked
and
it
I
up
thought.
incidentally.
Yeah, I thought, what am I really going to say to myself? Is like, you're going to play this game for 10 years. You're not really going to get better, and you might kind of get a career out of it. That's the best I can say to myself. So, I mean, I don't know what I would say to myself to sort of improve the game. Like, genuinely, I don't know what I could say to myself that would change the way I play. I was old as fuck when I started playing it. I'm even older now. Nothing I could say. Have fun. That was a nice fear, but he did get his thing off. But oh dear. Oh, this bear man is perishing very quickly.
Yeah, they're bullying him a lot.
They
He's
are.
playing away from his team as well, and that was just a good smoke, I think, from Dire.
Yeah.
I want to critique the Lone Druid play, but he just, you just get caught when they smoke that effectively.
Why did Hellboy BKB?
He was ruptured, and there was a fucking Bloodseeker W on top of him. And if that hits him, there's a chance they reinitiate on him and kill him. I don't mind that BKB.
It's just a BKB charge. I don't understand the fear. It goes from 9 to 6. How often do you think that extra second is going to be the difference? It's such a low cooldown. 6 seconds is fine. Job done. That's all you need to secure a big kill. All he needs to do is fucking BKB, link the Bloodseeker somehow, get a stun off on him and kill him, and then really I don't see what answer they have after that.
I will say, this is getting a bit more precarious for Dire, but Radiant have left, so they're free to do what they want.
No dust on Vi. Absolutely shocking. Do any of them have dust? No. Not a one. Not a one. Just a Borrand. Bloodlust that tower, sir!
Look.
Yeah!
This pipe pickup is really good. Not because Radiant have like an overwhelming amount of magic damage, but because they're taking so much damage from ogre shit that to be able to push, they need to stop it somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, look how low they are. This is not for a fight, this is just
Uh-oh.
ogre.
Oh, I don't know about this. Meanwhile, on the top line, they kill Razor and CM. They're chasing down Jack.
Chasing.
He get E-tend. Oh no. Oh, he feared him out of the
Oh,
tree!
what? That was...
He still can't see him!
He's got a Quelling Blade. Come on, LDC. You got
Oh,
Quelling
look
Blade.
how fast Reg is! They got them all. Holy shit.
They actually cleaned up. Got beyond godlike on Reg.
Wow. Dude, he's 10-1 and 4.
He was having a terrible game as well. Where's this come from? He's just
Yeah.
had 2 cleanup fights. He had an ultra kill.
Yes,
Wow.
the bear does indeed have a Quelling Blade.
Yeah, it does. It was yeah, Mars.
I told you, Miles watches these streams and only pipes up when he's livid.
It was the start of game 3 last week, where that Invoker bought a bottle, and I've never felt Miles's rage as he typed more than when he saw that.
Wow, Lone Druid somehow still top of the fantasy points here.
Maybe they're just giving him credit for playing a tough hero.
I think it's because he's hit a lot
Oh.
of creeps and he's taken some buildings, I guess.
Yeah, he's also going ag, so he's a fucking pussy, is what he is. Disgraceful conduct, but what are you to do? You need the win, I guess.
Shocking.
All right, Roche should be the next focal point. Tier 2s have been fought over. Generally speaking, it's been a disappointing performance for Dire, but they need to change it up. Go Roche, and try and take a fight there. Where they do have better Roche fight than them, I think. Things like Sand King and CM where they look vulnerable when they can run around and get behind. They're a lot harder to do when there's a Roche.
There's a big smoke. Good timing.
Yeah, they're gonna catch Vi, I think. Oh, good guess.
Oh no.
He's been chewed. Yep.
This is why I like Blink on Tusk.
Yeah, I was
snowball
saying
and blink
earlier
away.
that a blink or a shadow blade would be really good for Vi. Because right now his play is to just roll really slowly at whoever's in range.
It's poised, I'll say that for it. Reg, top of the charts. What'd you get
He's
next?
got BKB.
Basher, maybe?
There's nothing wrong with Basher. It's just a brilliant item. I mean, I think whenever you play against Razor, the more things that can occur when you hit,
Yeah.
the better. So I wouldn't mind upgrading to Mjolnir. I wouldn't mind Basher. I wouldn't mind an MKB just for the damage. Fuck it, right? What you don't want is things like AC that boost the damage you currently have.
Right.
This is the same logic that Lone Druid should be following. Is you want to get items like Basher and Maelstrom. Just when you get linked, you at least still do something. Though if you go in the Axe build, you can just say fuck it, I'm never fighting, and go your normal build.
Do you know anyone play who's won games that way? Just sending the bear off and hitting buildings and not really playing with the team?
The only way it works is if you don't tell your team you're doing it. That's what I'll say.
Uh-oh. This is bad. This Lone Druid is dead.
Meanwhile, they've got the link on Reg, but they've got the... They killed the Razor.
Stubby very large.
Oh! Vibe
Wow.
play there.
Nice ult from Krieger here, lasting a long time. Get him, Notch! Yeah!
Oh, hunts him down. Do they see him? Oh, I think they see him.
They can't dive this deep, surely.
He's on him. Is there anyone else? There's no one nearby.
Scuttles away. We got the Razor, but I mean, Sand King I think is in a really good place at the moment. I really like him. His talents are really good. The Sandstorm DPS is nuts. The radius, the burst rate cooldown, the slow and blind at 25 is hilarious. Farms fast. He's a good, solid lad. Like him.
I think he's good as well. It's sad that his role in the world has been outdone so much by heroes like Mars and things like that, who just do a bit more of everything.
I do agree with that.
Lower cooldowns.
I do agree with that, but I will say I do think Sand King's stun is still very, very good, and I think I think his stun is better than Mars' stun by far, because you can stun the entire enemy team, and I tell you what, he has a pretty risk-free farming ability that Mars lacks. I think Sand King is extremely annoying in lane with Caustic and Sandstorm. And I think Epi, with the slow and everything, you have to combine it with the right heroes, but I think he is a very, very good hero. It's a nice catch here, but this is going to cost Stob his life. But you get the Rupture on Hellboy, what's he going to do? He dead. They're going to get Sand King here very quickly as well. That's the two big beefy boys apart from Tusk. They're going to have to run. Stobby's going to find Krieger, gets the call off.
Good Ghost Scepter. I like that. Is Glimmer as well? Very nice.
So they'll be able to see him soon. Oh, the fear just
no,
missed.
Juke back.
That was unfortunate.
Oh, if he hadn't juked back to that, he would have actually
I think
lived.
they've actually got him.
Oh, come on, Krieger. Finish her off.
Stubby, you have Blink. Oh, he hadn't got any mana.
He actually lived there.
He hadn't got any mana. That is amazing. He took the magic resist. I definitely would have taken the mana regen. I think I've never taken 12% magic resist. 12% on Axe.
What?
He's taken 12% magic resist just to take the fucking mana
pretty
regen.
Cool. I mean, he'd end up going BKB anyway.
Yeah.
What's the point? Alright, Rupture used. They need to back off here, yeah.
I mean,
Both teams still...
To put that in perspective, if you took 1,000 magic damage in one hit, you'd still take 820 of it.
Yeah.
That's what 12 magic resist does. I mean, if you're up against like Zeus Skyrath and stuff, and you just know you're going to go pipe and all the rest of it, then I guess there's an argument, but you are always low on mana on this land, and that's almost twice your mana regen. Like, unless you're building a fucking Shivas, which he is building. Wow.
I have to question why Vi was running down the river with
Oh, this could be bad from Notch has gone in, sorry. Hellboy's got the link up, but it cancelled! They're going to catch him out here. The Epicenter is doing what Epicenter does and starting to fade, but they're turning it around, Sanking with another stun, and they get the kill on 2!
Oh, but here comes the cleanup crew around the back.
Cleanup crew, there's the fear, into the silence. Can they get Notch as well? Maybe they get the Veil off. Good Veil use from Basmas, actually using it. He uses it more than I do. Fuck me. I said 880, didn't I? What did I mean? I meant 880. What did I say?
I've no idea. 820, I think you said.
Sorry, I meant 880.
I have no idea why Vi, with a full enemy creep wave following him, was just wandering down the river. They had vision of him the entire time as he just walked towards them slowly, and of course they caught him. That was some very questionable plays.
Deeply questionable.
And now he's fucked the team out of 2 buybacks because of it, because he doesn't have buyback. At least if you make the play that fucked up, at least have the decency to have buyback, you know? don't fuck up and then have to have your team pay for it on top of it.
Koala Killer Gaming just resubbed for 8 months. Get Bad Walk on.
They should be able to finish off the bear here.
Get Badvok on? What are you talking about? I don't understand that comment. Thank you for the sub, but I don't understand.
Is it from someone called Badvok by any chance?
No, Koala Killer Gamer? Get Badvok on? What does that mean?
I presume it's a person. I recognise the name, but...
Oh, they've played in the Inhouses, right? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Bots on Axe. I think that is a huge waste of money that Stobby could have better spent on something else. I really don't understand that. If you were crushing, I get it, but...
Just resubbed for 27 months.
He's an in-house game. Well, what do you mean, get him on? It's not up to me, is it? I don't fucking choose who plays in these reprehensible matches.
Given that they're even kills, they are up 15,000 gold. So.
Yeah, that's a big up. That's a whole lane of buildings, though. Oh, Notch has come in. Stob gets the call off on Sand King. He might be in trouble. He's not going to get his ult off in time. Oh, the Dunkaroo is a whiff. Sand King really need a BKB more than Halberd, I've got to say. Pipe Halberd. Sand King does not.
Halberd's on Reg.
They are going to get Bassmaster. Hellboy is dying in the root. He's dead for 100. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Buyback on Bassmaster.
I like that buyback so much. You're like, this game should be over, but I might as well contribute, because if it does end like this, I'm going to be dead the entire time, so why not fucking buy back and make sure it ends?
Amen, brother. Stobby's going to get in there and they get the kill on Tusk. He's dead for 80.
I just want you to look at the Lone Druid's actual hero right now. This is why you don't buy Ags. Look at this shit. Just completely AFK.
If they caught on him, he's dead, right? Like every time they've actually caught him, he dies. Oh dear. Vi in danger. Oh no! Stobby comes in. They do get the kill. Stob? Just Donker Man!
He's got no mana, mate. He's got no mana because he hasn't got the fucking mana talent.
Oh my god, this is frustrating.
Alright, Lone Druid Bearer's back up. Daddy's here to see this game out.
Oh, Bassmaster's turned his, of course, doesn't have mana boots. Chrono does. They could just type the letters G followed by another G.
Yeah, but they don't do that here. I guess they're going to give Hellboy one more chance to pull out some Razor gameplay.
Yeah, because this is for $1 million.
Yeah. This is a once in a lifetime event, PFlax, not a weekly one.
Got 20k gold lead, and I don't think they can win. This pipe fucking halberd just means that Notch does nothing. And
yeah, the pipe was good, the halberd has been a disappointment.
Really, really not it. And then Tusk just has BKB Deso and is worth less than the Ogre.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, yes, they're giving up 2 racks, but the point is, there should be a bigger gap between these two heroes. But, I mean, Razor has not been farming either. I feel they've had their shit pushed in for the last 10 minutes and have just not been able to recover in any way.
Whenever I've seen a Tusk core go really well, it is not because it bought a second item BKB. It's because you get every single, like, fast-paced minus armor item you can, and you just
get,
go.
Like, Deso Medallion and shit. I can't remember what Ashwin's build is, but you just get one-shot people.
And the point is, you just take the tempo so fast that the enemy team cannot keep up. What you don't do is back off for 15 minutes to finish farming your BKB. Because at that point, no one gets one-shot by your damage anymore. No one cares.
Right.
I
mean, also, I'm not being funny, but they've got 5 quite chunky lads.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't mind playing this against Crystal Maiden and Hoodwink. And even Razor, in a way, you can get on top of him and fuck him up. But it's like, who does he one-shot here? Like, even Jakiro's got 2.5k hit points. Like, they're quite chunky lads. Not a good Tusk mid game. I don't know what I was thinking. This bear is very big. Oh dear. Stobby's calls are just a thing of beauty. Because there's always a mega delay, right? That's a big break. Oh, Notch, that was the time! The moment he sees that land, I think it can get him.
And that would have been a very low-cost way to finish the Aegis off. Unfortunately, he's going to be back to full HP in about...
I mean, they don't have any fucking detection. So, they do have a sentry, actually, on Ogre. So, I think if the Sand King had got... I don't think the pipe is worth it. I really don't. I understand what you're saying, but...
Yeah.
I mean, they're dying to Lone Druid, and they're dying to Bloodseeker, and they're dying to Axe. The pipe isn't helping. Like, this is obnoxious. Don't get me wrong. The Ignite is obnoxious. But he gets the pipe, protects the creeps a little bit, but then he does nothing himself. Like, he's a stun. Your pause 3 is a stun. You're going to get LDC. Meanwhile, on the back lines...
that doesn't matter anymore because he has Ag, so the bear stays alive.
And they've lost 2 heroes. There's a Basharoo.
And they're going to lose a lot more.
The fear puts a stop to that.
Out of curiosity, yeah, Hellboy did not use his refresher.
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate way to win the game. Someone just says what and you GG out. That's when you know that smoke went poorly.
Interesting.
Alright, if we're gonna hand out... I don't think there was an LVP, apart from maybe a diss-on for Sand King. Actually, no, maybe a fucking diss-on for Sand King and Tusk.
I don't know. I think definitely diss-on for Tusk because your mid has to pop off, right? Like,
yeah.
And he just didn't. He did less hero damage than Hoodwink, and he did less hero damage than Sand King, but Hellboy did less damage than all 3 of them, which is just criminal. I mean, Chrono did 6k hero damage, which is really bad, and Hellboy only did 3 times as much as him, so, and that was the carry, so pretty poor really from this Razor. I thought it was an interesting draft in that I didn't like it. I think that the Radiance draft is it's just easier to play. I mean, Chrono went 0-11 and just, you know, you didn't really need to do much. Just stick down Macropyre in these fights and that helps. LDC did alright. I think Reg did actually the best. I think he's my MVP. Had a fairly torrid time in lane and then itemized well. Got an ultra kill. Did everything he needed to. I think he definitely ruptured the wrong target a few times, but I think he was the difference between the 2 teams, was that unbelievably Reg was actually the difference. Stob did some good stuff and then did some random Stobby blink stands, which we're going to put down to ping issues for sure. But LVP, I don't think it's worth it. Dishonorable, I'd say the mid-tusk was not good, and Notch's itemization was really fucking boring and shit. Your thoughts? You're busy. Okay. Well, there we go. Plague has muted himself. He's obviously busy. Let's have a look at the
Sorry,
battle pass.
I was eating a crisp.
Eating a crisp!
67
A
months.
singular crisp.
Nice work.
During this
pretty much
vital
everything-
time in the in-house.
Everything I want to say is,
Amazing Russ
like,
RP.
Reg was clearly the MVP. The rest of his team just performed well.
Hmm.
And then you look at the enemy team, you know, Vi and Notch were the standout suckers, but no one was really having that much impact anyway, so Dishon is fair for those two, and
Agreed.
an absolute MVP for Reg.
Who's Emu? Do we know who that is?
I don't, I don't know who Emu is, but I know the joke they're referencing is the video of, the legendary video of the emu called Waters.
Alfredo. God, I really hope I don't get fucking sick this Christmas. It'd be nice to have a Christmas.
Subbed for 51 months.
Yeah, it would. So you've already got some family into your house, so
Yeah,
you
my
might be doing
mum's
better
here.
than others.
Yeah, that's true.
Ashwin is just he just cancelled his holiday plans actually. Because
Really?
France has said we're not accepting visitors from Britain unless they have a really good excuse.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is he joining us for this game? Ashwin, are you joining us
He's,
for this game?
he's booted up Dota, so I
Okay.
presume he is.
Oh shit. I was listening to a podcast by a guy called, I think it's Dan Carlin. His Hardcore History podcast.
Sounds like a historian. Maybe I've heard of him before, but I heard the name Dan Carlin and I
Yeah.
thought history.
Yeah, I think it's called Hardcore History. It's really good. So they have like 6 or 7 of them at a time on Spotify, and the rest of them you have to get from his website. Myers says, "I have a treat for you. Just you wait."
The most alarming thing I've ever read.
Yeah. Anyway, his podcast's
God
really,
bless
really
Long
good.
Shot just resubbed for 34 months.
Very,
Nearly 3
very
years
long.
Of the highest class of games.
Thank you for the sub. That's a long old time. I just started his one about Japan in World War II, and it's just interesting. Like he is kind of ponderous at times. Like you can know he's letting things sink in, but you can tell he's very passionate about his subject, and he does raise some points that you were aware of, but you hadn't really vocalized them yet. So I've got as far as he's talking about the national character of Japan in World War II and what effect this had on their, what happened in the war and why they did what they did.
Yeah.
And there were a couple of
Yeah.
things I didn't know. First of all, there was a lot of propaganda at the time saying, because there were 100 million people in Japan at that time, saying that until there are 100 million dead in Japan, they will continue the fight. In other words, every man, woman, and child was expected if Japan was invaded, because it wasn't going well. Historically, it was not going well for the Japanese. They were meant to fight to the last man, woman, and child on that island or their islands. And I mean, I know that there's been a lot of sort of talk about. I assume he's building up to the fact that really dropping the bomb on Japan, as people are saying, as being sort of like, how could they, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd have got them to surrender otherwise, because they'd, for a generation almost, they'd been raised in this idea that we don't lose unless we're dead. That is the way. And he was listing off all the soldiers who had been recovered from all these islands where they'd been left and told, you stay here and you continue the fight until your commanding officer relieves you. And there were guys there into the 1970s. There were still guys on those islands, still actively killing people. Like the last guy that they got, he'd killed like 20 people on this island. These are just regular people. And he was still playing this guerrilla war, hit and run. His rifle still worked, still had loads of ammo. They had grenades and stuff like that. Like, it's bonkers. Like, they just kept fighting. Oh, yeah, the thing about the Purple Hearts, like, America printed all these Purple Hearts.
Yes.
Ready to
Invasion of
go.
Japan. Yeah.
It's nuts. But, yeah, it was a really crazy war.
on a pretty similar topic, I saw a fascinating video yesterday about at the end of World War II, Japan had occupied Vietnam and they had surrendered.
Or Siam, as it was then, right? Or something, wasn't
And
it?
yes, French Indochina.
French Indochina, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Siam was next door.
So they had surrendered, and the only troops in the area were the British, who'd been fighting them to keep control of India. The British troops were disarming them, and Ho Chi Minh, with the sort of predecessor to the Viet Cong, began an uprising. And in the end, the decision was made that to fight this uprising off, they would need to rearm the Japanese soldiers and have them fight under British commanders.
Did they?
And it was such an effective strategy that they almost, like, if they'd been allowed to continue, some people say the Vietnam War would never have happened.
Wow.
There would have been no, communist presence in Vietnam.
Wow.
Because it was such an extraordinarily effective strategy. It's just this part of the world that I never knew had happened.
Yeah, I'd never heard that before. That's crazy.
So I do want to look into it a bit more, because obviously it's one video and I can't really check my sources, but it sounds fascinating, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's so weird because, like, when we think of World War II, we think of France and Germany and Britain, and then our appreciation for what happened in Russia is mainly in numbers. Like, I generally think of in terms of how many millions of men died there, rather than thinking about specific battles, other than the big ones. Stalingrad and all the rest of it, and the battle of the big tank battles that they had. I mean, apparently the Battle of Kursk was not what everybody knew it was at the time. We called it that subsequently. But the Germans had never heard of this Battle of Kursk. They sort of, they were like, Kursk? Yeah, it was just a fucking shitty town. We weren't fighting over Kursk. But then we were actively fighting the Japanese in that part of the Southeast Asia. And I only really know what Long and the Short and the Tall and a couple of other movies, bits and bobs about Burma, the Chindits and stuff like that. But the actual fighting and what was going on, my grandfather on my mother's side fought out there. He was in the Navy. He was one of the last people to be evacuated. He was in charge of a little motor patrol boat group of lads. And they were actually the last group to be evacuated from Hong Kong before the fall of Hong Kong. And there's a picture. One of the guys in it, his grandson got in touch with my mum a few years ago and was like, I think my dad is in this picture and I think your dad is in this picture. And she was like, yeah, that's my dad. It was like crazy. Like they got out. Otherwise it would have been, I mean, I would never have been born. No way. Like, it would have been an absolute shit show.
Speaking of shit show, back to the lobby.
Yeah, just in time. I said shit show. But yeah, it was crazy. It we were out there, but I think you don't get movies. Empire of the Sun, I guess, is the most recent one I could think of where we actually did any kind of films about that whole situation, because it was nuts. I'm in a channel.
Yep, I'm in a channel. Ashwin is presumably in a channel. No, he's not in our Discord channel, is he?
He is not. Bastard, indeed.
Bastard.
You're in Manchester, aren't you?
At the moment, yeah.
So,
hence why I've deferred back to the hard A.
Right. I was going to say, that was what reminded me. So my mate has got a job there. He works for councils. He goes around and works for various councils.
Yeah.
He's working for Manchester Council at the moment. And I was reading a thing. When he got there, he realised that, he told us all about this one problem they're having with these boxes. These big white boxes on the pavements.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard about this.
So apparently they're placement holders for when they're going to install these animated advertising hoardings. But I just wondered if you'd heard anything from the people of Manchester about how fucking bad these boxes are.
Well, what annoyed people is, like, there's a lot of talk in Manchester at the moment, especially about where these boxes are being placed, about making the walking experience and cycling experience better.
Right.
And the only noticeable change that has happened is giant white boxes being put on the path in people's way.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous, isn't it?
And it is for advertising space. Though it doesn't say on it, this box is not a permanent fixture. It's just there's a big fucking white box in your way half the time.
I mean, but the thing is, there is going to be something there.
Yeah, there's. I don't know exactly. I think you're right. It's something advertising related.
I believe they're going to be like, on bus stops to where they have those panels that are animated. I think it's going to be that.
Yeah.
But I mean, can we not just have a fucking road? Can we not just have a road that people walk down? Do we have to sell off every fucking inch It's like Blade Runner soon. It's going to literally be like Blade Runner. Just ads everywhere. I'm just going to grab some water real quick.
The Angel Gabe. I believe this is a new team for us, and you can tell it's a new team because we haven't roasted them for fucking up their banner yet. Fix this shit, lads. Sort it out.
10 seconds.
Hello there.
Howdy, y'all. It's me,
Howdy. How you doing?
Sarah Beth from Oklahoma.
And how is Sarah doing this evening?
Well, she was pretty mad earlier.
What about?
I think Every called it Oklahoman.
Oh right.
10 seconds.
Classic Eri, the antagonist.
Classic Eri.
He's
And
the
how are you?
antagonist, possibly of real life. Yeah, it's okay. Just been computer troubles all day because the
Ashwin! Ashwin.
Hi.
Hail. Are you alright, mate?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
You managed to fix your printer?
The printer was fixed. It was actually not the printer's fault. It was my fault. predictably.
Nice.
Why would
There
I
was
think it
this-
was the printer's fault? Printers never fail.
You're right. Basically, that in like the little paper tray thing, there was these two plastic. I guess I can't really call them anything else but like bars, and I thought like you were meant to put the paper on top of there, and the paper fit in there fine. So I was like, I put the paper in. The printer told me paper is ready to go. I was like, great. Apparently, what you're meant to do is you're meant to shift those to the side before you do that. But there's no indication anywhere that you're meant to do that. It doesn't come like with those to the side. Whatever. It's classic printer shit. That was a few days ago though. Now it's just me struggling with the internet
5 seconds remaining.
and my terrible computer. So it's all fun and games.
Radiant team banned.
I'm slightly upgrading my setup over Christmas in that I will finally have a second monitor after
Nice.
Dire team banned.
many years.
It's
of
a life changer.
one-
I warn you.
the one monitor life.
Radiant team banned.
It'll be weird. Like I'm so used to just having to focus 100% on the game or whatever's on my screen.
Dire team banned.
It'll be fun. Now, what do we think, given that Myers has promised a surprise? I thought the Pudge was the surprise, but that's not even his team. They've just picked Pudge on the enemy team.
Apparently Sarah bought me snacks for Christmas. I don't know when they're coming, but I'm excited.
That is exciting. I assume
It'll be
he's got
rotten
the
by the time
Doom
they get
set,
to
I think is what it is.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, someone said he had
5
a
seconds remaining.
Well, that'll be cool. We get to see how bad the taunt is in real life.
Team banned.
Quick shout out, of course, to Gregor's SF, Miles Luna, and Muntpos for Zeus.
They had an exciting evening last night.
Did they?
Yeah.
I
Some
was in
stunning
my...
10
performances
seconds remaining.
In what?
in Dota.
What, they played in houses?
Seconds remaining.
No, it was Ashwin shouting out the three people and their heroes that threw all the games last night.
Oh, God.
Terribly.
Dire team banned.
Who'd you play
Can't
with?
just nice pucked me when I was doing well that game.
Who's nice pucking you?
Miles.
Miles.
And his
Miles-
troll no BKB Luna.
Yeah.
Eri speaking a truth of life.
Dire team pick.
It's very hard to please him though, so
I don't think I've ever.
Playing with Miles and disappointing him is one of the great anguishes of my life.
I don't think I've ever laned with Miles. Wise decision on his part.
and probably on your part too.
Well, he couldn't let me down.
Yeah, but he get very mad at you.
I don't think I've ever heard Miles really
10
mad.
seconds remaining.
Should have been there last night, mate.
Yeah.
5
Aaron, why
Miles
did you
is-
run to the
he's-
tower?
He's a little toxic fuck now. He's the toxicest of the bunch.
Gosh, I can't imagine this.
Radiant team pick.
He's been cooped up all this time.
Yeah. University's let him out of his cage, that's what it is. So talking about bugs from the beginning of last game, Snapfire, they still have not fixed the bug where you can cast the globs of her ulti on top of yourself.
If you target
I reckon
yourself.
they don't know how to fix it. It's just
If you target your profile, your hero portrait, it casts within the range that is technically not allowed to cast within.
Yeah.
And people have seen that bug and started playing her mid for that reason and that reason alone. Because if you try and kill her and jump on top of her, she just starts globbing on top of herself and you have to run away. Fucking hilarious. Fourth pick Storm Spirit is bold. It's brave and bold.
10 seconds remaining.
And it can't really be an offlane Storm, so it can't be a beta
against their
switch.
team either, to be honest.
No, Pudge ruins it, right?
I wouldn't say ruins it. It's just not a particularly easy game. Storm isn't really a hero you pick in any game anymore.
The Angel Gabe have their carry. Probably.
What the fuck is Sarah doing?
Or maybe they want to save offlaner for last pick.
Radiant team back.
Rattle
No,
trap.
they go for the offlaner.
Uh,
Rattle trap against
Rattle
Snapfire
trap
is shit.
is
right?
not that great. Yeah, it's okay.
You might be able to bully Lion a bit, I guess.
I mean, Storm can zip out, Snap can jump out or jump anyone else out. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you? So I guess you're picking your carry for Bussy Batrol.
And you know what the offlane matchup is. It's going to be Clock plus Pudge. Or they're doing Pudge PA lane, taking taking a fucking note from our book. In which case it'll be Ogre Clockwork. Either way, you know what the lane is most likely going to be.
This is a garbage tier lineup.
5 seconds remaining.
What, for Dire? Yeah, it's terrible.
Radiant team back.
I would pick Lifestealer for Bussy Patrol. That's my recommendation. Hero that lanes well against melee heroes, plays really well with Storm Spirit, and builds MKB quite naturally. I don't think you can do much better than that.
I
And
can
it's not really a hero that to ban either.
I
They're
concur.
banning scary things like Faceless Void.
5 seconds
Medusa is
remaining.
in the pool.
Very true. I didn't think of that.
Medusa is pretty good.
Yeah.
The lads cannot best it.
Naga Siren also in the pool.
Ah, but the lads cannot play Naga Siren. I know that.
Greg says, but they have PA, so GG. I don't know. She gets doomed. She's not as scary.
Dire team back.
Maybe they can play carry SF, Greg.
True, Viper banned.
Replicate your great performance.
They don't have Wogan, do they? No.
Meg McDizzle just
I don't know
resubbed
who
for 9
Masselway
months.
is.
I am a 9-monter.
I don't know who
They're in a
Massaway
clan
or
called
Emu are.
Jizzy. You never
10
seen
seconds
Emu before?
remaining.
Who? Emu? No.
5
Yeah, okay.
seconds
Pretty sure he's been here like the last 3 weeks.
Radiant
No.
team
I don't think so.
No.
Disagree.
Well, we'll just have to agree that you're wrong.
Morena says, this is a free juicer game. I'm not being funny. They're all free juicer games in the houses.
You okay, Plague? Fuck you.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Their stream started.
good lad.
Guys,
They're
Steve,
strong.
Good
snapping.
lad.
it is a bad pick.
And now
And
if you're
to beat them, there's only one hero you can play.
gotta be a mid hero, right?
And I don't know what it is yet.
10 seconds
I
remaining.
would go
Mid
maybe
hero that lanes
something
well
that
against
just own Sturm
5
Spirits,
seconds
like
remaining.
Queen of Pain.
Thank
Rough
you,
against
thank you
fucking
Saucy
Bussy Doom.
Polar Bear.
Actually, it's not bad against Doom because you get double Lincolns by the end, right?
Yes, you have to be a sub and you have to be garbage.
Lena is not good against Storm and fucking Lifestealer. You die far too quickly. It's got to be someone that can at least dodge that combo, or tank it. I still think Quap is pretty good.
Yeah. Puck.
Puck as well. Puck as well.
DP,
Okay.
do it.
Oh, DP is rough against Lifestealer, I think.
Just take Juicamib.
Could do. Any monkey kingers?
Razor.
Okay. Well, looks like the lads are going to make Razor the new Luna for the in-house games. If the Razor loses this one.
So that's good. I will
Jake
request.
Butcher, Nev on the Orge, Hunter PA, FedEx Clock, Emu Razor, Bonk's Line, that's a classic. Myers Doom, that's not a classic. Action Dad Snap. Is that a 3 snap? No, sorry, it's Doom. Jizzy on the Storm, and Anal on the Lifestealer.
So wait, so who is Emu? Emu's definitely played before? We're sure about this?
Yeah, he's definitely played before.
Huh. It's almost like I don't care.
Yeah, it's almost like
I
all
do
these
rec- I
lads
mean-
are just practically speaking the same person.
I mean, I recognise the name Citizen Nev. I recognise Hunter, Jacobs, obviously, NZ Fedex, Alfredo, Action Dan, Bonks, and Myers. Don't recognise Masselway or Emu, I must say. I want to see this taunt. Look at that shit. He's even got long hair. Is that a
You watch
default
did you watch
PA skin?
Looks like it.
It's at least very basic. I don't know if it's default. Did you watch Beatles Get Back?
Not yet.
No, I couldn't get through it. Everyone was telling me it's amazing, and I just couldn't fucking. It's too long.
What
It's
is
too long. It's the Beatles docu.
Wait, why does he play the
Oh,
guitar and it
I
sounds like me playing the guitar in Rust?
Where's this taunt?
Why isn't he shredding it?
It's terrible, isn't it?
Isn't it magical, Papa?
He just goes like bagoong, bagoong, bagoong.
Whatever happens to not making Dota items like this? Whatever this is.
Rocketman just resubbed for 15 months.
But you know, fair enough.
He's gonna do it again in a
Too
sec.
many Doom sets which are just me
The
Doom,
best way
me
you
have
can tell them.
Horn, me have
Wait,
Fire
wait,
Sword,
wait!
me
I
have,
want to hear him do it. I want to hear him. I want to hear what it sounds like.
30 seconds to battle.
Come on, Myers.
Have you asked him?
I can't do slash all.
That's right. 3 seconds. Okay, here we go.
All right.
He needs to get some fucking lessons.
Sounds like shit. It could have been so hype.
Well, have you ever seen a fucking goat trying to play?
Oh!
guitar, mate?
Oh, he made it out though. No one was there. No one believed in him. No one believed in him. No.
This is default PA.
It is default here.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
it's
only got 3 fingers. Oh no, he's got 4.
Oh, you reckon that's why you can't play?
That's why I
Yeah,
can't play here.
he needs the extra one.
It just says how Valve is too specialized. You know, what a brilliant piece of artwork. They had to play for hours to make it. And they have no one who knows what good guitar noise is.
Greg is, of course, the guitar expert of this Discord now. He's
Oh,
learned at least 3
I
songs.
could play 3 chords, mate.
He's in a band. He kept telling me he was in a band. I don't know if he's actually in like a band or
He's been banned.
he's like, you know how the lads say they have a band.
Yeah,
We
people
don't
do
have a
say
band,
that.
but we have a band. We just don't have a band.
Maybe he's using his alternative persona from Wales Society.
Why is he
fuck me,
not
alright.
Captain Myers again?
No, who knows? He's too famous in the community now. He has to hide his
Yeah.
identity.
Every game, someone was like, "Are you the real Kermit the Frog from the Inhouses?"
We have the new lad going mid on Storm.
Radiant's top tower.
We
is
do.
under
So far, been denied 5 times, but still got the same amount of CS as his opposing Razor.
When you said the new lad, even though I'd been assured that Emu had played before, I immediately thought you meant Razor.
I was literally gonna say both the new lads going mid, and then I remembered we had been assured that Emu had gone.
This is
played
Emu's
before.
3rd game. He
Okay.
played once 3 weeks ago, and another time 3 weeks before that.
Well, see, that's why I can't be
That's
expected to
basically
remember
new.
that. Fucking hell.
That's basically new. Alright.
Oh, Dan. Well, Myers is actually lucked out into a lane that Citizen Nev is happy to push. Nev just running up and igniting the entire creep wave there. Very pog.
It's getting a bit cold in lane.
Left underscore just resubbed for 42 months.
Jesus. Go Nev!
Biff. Biff.
Good biffing both ways there.
You know what, Dan? You could help out with some of these fucking denies, Chief. Just hard deny the creeps.
I also wonder
Stand
why
in a
he
boot.
didn't cookie Myers in that previous engagement.
Just gibbons, aren't they?
True.
What is Nev doing?
Trying to fuck his PA's lane.
Like that. This P is still CSing.
Go
See
on,
again.
Nev.
Well, that was a good doubler.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Good Neving.
Leon got
and
clocked.
FedEx better clock than Ted.
I suspect there was a hooking. No.
Su13 just
No, it's
resubbed for 26
just
months.
Cock probably walking it.
Oh, double hook.
He don't even
Nice.
have cogs.
This is obviously the ultimate combo where you hook in on
Guyho
top
Games
hook and
underscore
Fudge
just
immediately hooks you
resubbed
out.
for 11 months.
Uh-oh. Doom also deed. And, oh my
Oh,
How
god.
does that happen? Citizen Nev just taking charge in the top lane.
Just fucking igniting, dudes. Hunter, stop tanking the creep wave.
Apparently Miles is unhappy at the Storm build.
Already?
I think it was that he had no overload at level 3.
Yeah, he had level 1 Q into level 1 W.
I see. I
which
mean,
is-
it did save his ass, just saying.
It has been fixed now, but it was a pretty poor start.
We got Mazzleway.
Big up.
Oh my god. Lads, please help me out.
I'm as confused as you are by where these kills are happening. They shouldn't be taking place in these lanes. They're gonna get
Well,
doubled
Nev
here.
is in trouble. Live Nev!
We might
Oh.
actually get away.
No,
Oh.
and Myers is going to
Wasn't
tank
the
some...
clicks from the Dan and the Salva.
But now Hunter's coming back in.
My days of the roadie mode driver. Would make me
So-
pay.
Before we see Action Dan die, and he may get away here, purely because Hunter has his treads. So Hunter just died and respawned. He had his treads in base the entire time and didn't pick them up.
And they're still
Now
not
he just
coming.
has- They're still not coming. I think he's forgotten he
Oh
bought
my
them.
God.
And now he's dead.
Help him Nev! Get
No!
in there, Hunter! Don't be a coward now. This is a free kill.
This is
What is
just
he
the worst.
doing? Why go? Oh my god.
He might get another Q off. He should be dead now.
No, Nev.
'Cause
Yes, Nev. Spells Nev. Nev.
Nev's stuck. Oh, Hunter's gone in again.
Nev stuck.
So stuck.
Can't get out. Someone help.
Hunter is still not bringing his treads. This is agony. He's doing it now. Christ.
Oh. How is Myers playing against a PA and hasn't got a fucking stick?
No.
He's going Phase
Midas.
boots Midas. No soul ring, which is usually pretty standard on the Doom.
Yeah.
Greg
Right.
fell for this trick as well. He didn't go soul ring. Just had no mana.
I mean,
At any
Greg
point.
built Vlad's.
Oh, he did,
I
didn't
have
he?
not seen
Oh,
Vlad's
I
in
forgot about
forever, and he was.
Who's going
good.
Vlad's?
Greg
went
Doom.
Vlad from Doom.
When Phase beats Vlad's.
Wow.
Do you use guides when you're just like playing?
I tend to use them just so I don't have to hunt for items, but I don't follow them. Like I do a lot of.
Greg literally doesn't have a guide equipped.
I mean, I don't follow a guide so much as I find one that's got a bunch of items on that says situational or whatever, and it's just so I've got a shortcut to buy the item.
That's fine. As in, I'm not. But I feel like there's some misconception where people think having a guide on makes you a noob.
No, it's just super easy.
It makes you just.
It's like saying using Windows shortcuts is for noobs. It's just a shortcut.
Well, you don't go through command line. You fucking idiot.
Very wise.
Can you two shut the fuck up? Bro, can you two shut the fuck up?
That's a bit cheeky.
Good rotation bot from Razor, by the way.
Yeah, I've just picked up a kill.
Tower here.
Missed all these kills so far, pretty much, by the way. T-Tors.
Only go up from here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nev, by the way, has been doing it. Just doing what is expected of Citizen Nev, to the best of his abilities.
He is
Being a
casting
pain
his
in the
QW.
arse. I mean, Myers now is pushed way out of lane. Very pog.
No one has any mana.
Yeah. There's a
It's
DD bot.
really exciting in the top lane. They're both on the exact same CS because all they're doing is fighting each other.
When do you think Midas is going to get his Midas?
I don't know, but this Razor is
14
large.
minutes.
This Razor is large. 45 and 14 has been farming. When do we think Myers is going to get his Midas? Let me see. He needs a grand for the recipe. He's not maxing Devour.
The thing is, I reckon he's going to get a kill here with Doom. Pretty
yeah, he's gonna be
easily.
pretty close there. Yeah, you're right.
So he might get it a bit
stuffed
faster.
up my prediction here.
Like,
Here we go. They're going on Nev.
oh my!
Maybe not.
Dan using Cookie. Oh, maybe he dies instead. What?
Oh no, this was not the place.
This is not the expected outcome.
Oh, it is.
Oh, here comes Mazelway though. He's in. Get out of there, Hunter.
The cancelling. So many cancels.
Hunter's got all of his mana regen out. One clarity, one mango. Attaboy.
Razor rushing a BKB. Just going BKB first item.
Guide did you have, Greg, that told you to build Vlads?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Vlad's
Did
in
it say
forever.
6.5 Doom build or something?
Ah! So when he does his Infernal Blade, it makes the guitar sound as well. But that guitar sounds cool. It's like a power chord. So it's only his taunt where he just sounds like an old man playing a banjo.
Yeah.
Oh, this is trouble.
This is a Deadman as on top.
Yeah,
I guess
there's a
Myers
dead
is getting
snap.
pretty close. He needs 500 more gold.
Eat,
He can devour
eat,
one of these creeps.
eat the creep.
Actually, he can't devour the big creep because he's not high enough level to devour yet.
Radiant's bottom tower.
What's Nev doing? Get him, Nev.
Nev is
The multicast,
fucking him
and
up.
Myers is stuck in dead again.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Griffith just reset for 83 months.
He does have a treat for me. Wow.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So we're getting timed out by Eri. What an amazing Marvel citizen,
So is the-
Marvel
the chat
Cinematic
shit
Universe crossover I wasn't expecting.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Kaya coming out fairly soon for Masselway. Greg has posted his excuse in chat.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Vlad's has not been bought for 2 years, I'm pretty sure. So why would you now go, I need mana and armor, and Vlad's is the solution?
Yeah, Greg!
I just want to know, like, where did you see the Vlads? Like, when you saw the Vlads, you were like, oh shit, people build Vlads, don't they?
He's not
Also,
happy.
shout out to Greg's PA. Every game he goes no beats Battle Fury, no matter what.
I respect that. I fucking respect that.
Uh-oh.
I'm not
Myers is dead
I
again.
respect it, apart from in games where we're getting fucking owned.
He's doomed now.
Doom the ogre.
Oh,
Here comes the
dude,
hook.
wants the kill.
Oh, just another bug.
Oh, these are good goops. Hunter's looking at Myers.
Dan is
Hunter's
floating
away.
around.
Oh,
Oh, Hunter, you lunatic.
he got him. Get in there, Jake.
Ah!
Jake. Good job, lads. Jake might die to creeps, that'd be pretty funny. Is he alright?
He's very.
He is
He's
he
pretty
is
low.
riding a fine line here.
Here we go. He's going in for the final fight.
Oh,
Yes!
he's bested the bird
Tip him,
king.
tip him.
Alright, what's Lifestealer up to? Approaching Armlet.
I don't know, but
Very
here's
slow, though.
the Clockwork has quite the item lined up. That's jolly expensive for a
Oh.
second item. That
Oh.
can't be. That can't be. That must be a joke. He can't just be rushing a hex. I refuse to believe it.
On who?
Clock.
Lock.
Oh.
It's going to be the game is going to be over before he gets it.
Yeah, that's really not at all the play. Wow. Right, how's Myers doing on this minus? Oh, he's got it out! Do you know, I wasn't actually that far away with my 14 minutes. It's gonna arrive to him at like 13:30.
The death when we assumed it would be a kill really threw my prediction off.
I just knew he was gonna die like that. And also the other 3 times he died.
So Gregor says, I'll admit, Soul Ring escaped my mind.
It's an item that slips you by. I agree with that. It does surprise me when I find it in the shop and I go, oh shit, yeah, Soul Ring exists.
But I'm sure every Doom guide tells you, like, has Soul Ringing, like, some of the starting items.
Most likely, yeah. But at the same time, you know, you gotta let a bit of magic
Gotta listen to the guy.
Whoa!
How's Alfredo doing?
Who's he playing? Lifestealer.
Lifestealer.
Well.
Doing alright.
It's alright. Not as good as Lerazor, but
His CS are fine, but I feel like most of them have been creep CS or something, because he doesn't feel as rich as he should be.
You mean like jungle?
Like he's... Yeah, jungle creep, sorry.
this is trouble for the Dan. Here comes
Yes!
beautiful land.
He actually got hooked into her.
Oh, wait.
Ruh-roh!
Oh, this is a dead man.
Got the fleet. NZ could be in big trouble here.
He's fine. There's no mana for Doom.
Hadouken!
How much mana does Storm have? Because he's the real threat.
Radiant's top
Murdered
tower
himself
is
with this
under
maneuver.
If you're TPing, does Doom cancel TPs? It doesn't, right?
Yeah,
it
it
does.
It does. Because it's a basic dispel. Oh, hello.
Go on, Nev, son. They're trying to go on Nev.
A lot of mana wasted.
I think they could have killed him with a zip in and a snap ult.
Well, I don't know why, but people tend to hold on to Snapple. I'd fucking, every time it's up, I'm like, let's get...
It's a very, very, very handy spell. Just like for any gang.
Look at that.
It's just a free
100,
kill. Like,
dude,
you just need, like, a
160
2-second
damage per Goz.
Oh, that's a dead action dam.
Yes, Nev! Didn't cast his stun as soon as the lad was hooked. He waited. NZ FedEx is trying to do something here. I'm not sure what. Well, you can ping it all you like, mate, but it's going to have to be one hell of a kill. Goon.
Close to that.
Gooned.
Now-
Gooned!
And there is a bit of a stack going on. Just a singular.
Radiant's middle tower.
If they could have waited for Jake to have eat up, I reckon that might have worked.
Radiant structures
This Doom just prowling the map with fucking no mana at all.
Oh, that's a bit cheeky.
He's only
Yo.
managed to cast one Doom so far, and it was on an ogre.
I mean, he
That is
could
the
just
impact
buy
he has
a
had.
clarity or some fucking mangoes or something, but you know, let's calm down, eh?
And he'll just about scrape up enough mana for Doom, and then he'll eat another creep, and it's all gone again.
What a timid little game. Razor is 005. Get in there, son. Come on. Force fights. Do it.
I think that's what they're looking to do now. They've got.
My buyback. I fought back and I fought.
Do it.
You know what was pretty suspicious about that game? How PA was never fucking doomed before a BKB crit.
So, NC-FedEx misses a hook, and he's also given up on the Hex, thank God. Gone for Lotus Orb instead.
Yeah, pretty poggers.
Oh, they're going on Eevee here. There's no one else to support though.
That's a good hook from
Ooh,
Jacus. The
Alfredo's
Goz though,
looking for some-
I guess the Doom on the clockwork for some reason. They do. They're going to get a couple here though. Massoi needs to be
they're going to kill
careful.
everyone.
Nev survives.
Run, Nev! Oh my God, he's chasing him down. Nev, if only you had some kind of item that would save you here.
Oh,
Don't go back.
Nev is getting in there. Go, buddy.
Okay, this Alfredo Der Analtorpedo should not get Deso right now. This is Lifestealer 101. When you're playing against Razor, you do not build you don't build any item that doesn't give you a kind of an attack on effect thing. You get Basher, Mjolnir, and an MKB. Because now he's just going to hit this period where he's going to be getting ruined by Razor. He's not going to have enough time to farm an MKB after this.
Yeah.
This is really throwy.
Bonks is saving up for a Toma knowledge. Has 1,440 quid, so likely going Blanc dagger.
It's going to be quite a late Blanc. We can say that, I think.
Looks like Snap is going for the Glimmer. I actually really like Ether Lens on, so you can use your cookies from further away, and you can swallow people from further away. Oh hello, he's hooked Mass away.
If there's any hero that doesn't give a fuck, it's still.
Yeah. Just save it. Save it for fucking Lion. Just kill Lion. What does Lion do? Bonks just dies. Or Dan when he's cousin.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
PA has Battle Fury. I don't think you go Battle Fury BKB, do you? Because I think the BKB doesn't help. Like you don't do any damage, really, with the Battle Fury. Like you go Deso BKB. I think you should go Battle Fury Deso BKB.
Yeah, you do. This Battle Fury BKB is going to be useless, but it will make him feel a bit safer. Maybe he's worried that his team's going to get run over without it.
Yeah, but then don't go Battle Fury, mate.
PA without Deso has very little impact.
Oh, Greg is on the defensive.
Couple lucky crits and you're really in there. So that's the fucking bullshit thing about PA. You don't even have to be good. You just have to get a Battle Fury and hope that you get lucky. And if you do, and you get the 2 crits in the time that the enemy carry is stunned, then the fight is won. And
true.
The thing is, that's always been the case. So why is she so much better now than she was with, last patch?
Maybe just tempo, some things.
I think it's maybe that they buff Battle Fury a bit, so it feels less shit to buy.
Also, look at this string of wards. I can't ping for some reason, but there's a string of wards in the Radiant jungle.
Very small.
The Maginot line.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. Sorry, lads. I'm falling asleep.
That's alright.
I got up very early this morning. I didn't want to. I looked up on Google Maps the time it expected for the drive just to Bournemouth, and it was 3.5 hours, and I was like, "Fuck."
Oh.
Just because of traffic.
Oh, that's so unfair.
Driving in Bristol is really bad, but then
It's
Dorset
terrible.
is really bad as well.
Is terrible.
Yeah. Luckily, the
Bristol
hotel there
has
are
a very
3
cursed
stops
one-way
in the
system as
entire
well.
city.
It does have a
And-
fairly cursed one-way system, but it's also, like Ashton said, the parking sucks because they really hate cars in Bristol. Like there are bus lanes and bike lanes everywhere. They're going for a kind of dear.
Like, the only parking places you can find. Oh,
That's a dead PA.
Absolutely awful fight thus far, but Alfredo has no damage, so they could go for this.
Maya's just doomed the
Good glimmer.
punch.
Razor's BKB.
Myers is an idiot.
Nev is in trouble. That's a massive wipe.
That is a disaster. Myers
He
is
actually
such
gets
a
away with it,
gibbon.
though.
I didn't want to get eaten by the pudge.
The thing was, he doomed him, and then literally on the same tick that he doomed him, the pudge was dead. And next to him, there's a BKB Razor draining his Lifestealer of all of his damage, and he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he is a gibbon. Well, they did win the fight, but
They
no
did win
thanks
the
to
fight,
him.
though.
No thanks to him.
That's the power of the late-on Storm. You don't really want to be in there at the start of fights on Storm. Fucking
Agreed.
sucks. They're all full HP, they've got all their spells,
I
and
don't
then
know
you turn up
what
at the end.
Felix's intentions here are. They might be able to land a nice hook, but
That's
They
the
are gonna
target.
nice
Two of them.
can they get this storm? They need to focus some damage. Oh,
They get-
Oh, Bugs has the shard.
Cog, he zipped the cog stun. That
He
is
zipped
really
into the cog stun. Oh my god, sorry. I was looking at Bonks just standing there, sucking mana out of people with the. She's rushed shard. She has rushed the shard, not blink
Bonk.
on Lion. She's rushed shard.
What?
Is
She has
that?
tranked
Oh
shard.
my
That
God.
is certainly diss-on, like immediate. Like I don't even care what else you've been doing in that game. It's a diss-on.
That is just abhorrent. Fantasy points. Well, Clock is ahead of the curve somehow. 6, 1, and 6.
I like how she's gone for shard, and there's like 3 different people who just go through spell immunity anyway.
Just utterly bizarre.
And most of the damage is physical damage. It makes no sense.
Just utterly bizarre.
Think about how much better it would be if she just bought a Ghost Scepter straight out.
Dude, we were playing the other day, me and the Goons, and it was the same deal. They almost had entirely physical damage. And I was like, people were rushing all kinds of stupid shit. And I was like, if you just got a fucking Ghost Scepter, you would have died half as many times. Like, why aren't you...
People associate Ghost Scepter with E-Blade.
Is under attack.
No, but
They don't
no. I honestly think if there's any magical damage, they're like, well, yeah, but there's a line in the game.
Oh,
So yeah,
right,
you're
yeah.
right. Every 3 minutes, finger is up. I'm sure that'll be the reason we lose. All the times they're just getting clicked, and there's nothing they can do because they just fucking haven't bought anything to save themselves. Just get a fucking ghost. It is so good in so many games.
Well, they're tipping in on this.
Looks like a
I
fight.
think they could. Yeah, Emu
This is not the way you start
Why
this
would
fight.
you instant BKB like that? That's pointless.
Wait! It happened! It happened!
It
I don't
actually
think it's
happened.
Like the BKB's down. Okay, so maybe if they get Lion. Doom is now down on Razor. He's fine. But can they kill Alfredo? He just can't.
But the Storm is going to kill them all.
Nev, do something.
Massaway ain't gonna do shit. He's terrified.
Massaway had TP this entire time and just didn't fucking bother TP again. And now he's not. Why is he not killing these people? These are the freest kills I've ever seen.
Hunter.
Oh, he's almost dead!
Hunter, what are you doing? Okay.
He burned to death!
Dude,
That was
Hunter,
terrible
please just
Storm
go
play.
in on him.
He's got no armor! Get him! Or he has got a little bit of armor.
I've only got 90% health, guys. I can't go in.
Guys, I gotta hit the small camp.
Storm was full HP, full mana, and zipped away from 3 free kills.
Yeah, I
and then
saw
had
it.
to zip back in and lost all his mana and then died.
Nev's
So
having
even
a
though-
cracker.
Who's having a cracker?
Nev.
I
Big
agree.
Nev.
Never's the only person in this game I haven't had a problem with so far.
Nev's been a belter of a lad. He's
Why
even
is Alfredo not
disassembled Boots of Speed into Etherlens, i.e. a Pogman.
Yeah, a legend.
Eri says, I think if you spend months drilling into these lads, Glimmer and Force are the Pog supporters. Well, it's purely because otherwise they buy dog shit, Eri, and they never use them. Like, there's no point
what we have at the
saying...
moment is not ideal, but it's better than the Aetherlens first they went every single time.
Which, I mean, if you watch good players, yeah, sure, they get that. Like, you can get, Etherlens first on Grimstroke if you're a fucking immortal player. Because you're not just going to constantly be standing, I was trying to ward, walking up into the frigging jungle blind. I just want to get a ward down, like, endlessly. Oh, sorry.
They complain about dying all the time.
Oh, I just... Oh... Yeah, you've got no way to survive, and you keep standing horribly out of position. This is what happens.
It's kind of hard to tell sometimes when you're playing with him because you're like focusing on your own lane, And then you'll watch them for like 10 seconds, and you'll be like, "No, what? Where are you going?
Yeah,
Stop."
yeah, it's really super bad, and it's especially like you said, I tend to, when I play, because I'm not very good, I tend to focus on myself because I'm not in a position to. Oh my!
There's trouble here. The hook is good.
I think they're gonna lose. They lost the pudge. Big finger. NZ FedEx is in trouble. They do get him. Lifestealer was inside all this time.
I just jumped out. Oh, he just fed.
He can armor toggle this. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, he jumped out. I mean, Storm definitely had the mana to escape with him, but he leapt out.
I think this game is done and dusted. PA has won.
Yeah,
those 2 or 3 fights
PA has
now,
achieved what was needed to be
PA has
achieved.
done the PA thing.
And incredibly.
Coming back to this fucking Deso on Lifestealer. If this was an MKB, they would actually be able to gank PA and kill
Or a
her.
Silver Edge.
Or a Silver Edge, or anything.
He's going Ag Shard next.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh, thank shot.
Oh, that's an attempted kill on this kid doing. Oh,
No.
the BKB.
Good beat, Kibia.
Okay, that's pretty worth for the Storm though. Force out the BKB.
Yeah, that's not bad. That was a DD on Razor in that last fight as well, which is why it went so
You know, Ashwin, you know when you're playing with the lads in the morning stacks or in a goon stack, and you just hear the deaths rolling in, like casualty reports from the front.
Yeah,
and you kind of want to know what's going on, but you also kind of don't.
It's like a game where it's like me, you, Eri, and then 2 heralds.
Right.
And like somehow the 2 heralds are in a lane together against like their divine carry player.
Yeah. But the number one way I see that I like.
They've also picked like Treant Hoodwink as their
Right.
their lane.
Tree 3, yeah, and you think, okay, whatever. But then you look up and they've always died, like diving the enemy tier 1. And they're like, oh, she was like 1 hit away. And it's like, well, okay, but you know that kill's never coming unless they just walk at you for some reason. So now you're just feeding them. Oh my goodness, the Hookadoo. Dan is able to get the cookie off. They get the 3 times multicast and Doom. Big Orge coming in. He has got the PA before the BKB. Hunter does have BKB.
He's gone in. Go.
He's going to kill them all. Lifestealer hopped inside. The Glimmer.
Oh, Hunter's perished.
Got her. Kill the Nev. Run, Nev.
Get him, Nev.
Run, Nev. Yeah, and now Duke. Oh, he just quit. Oh, don't turn around, Nev.
Do you know NZ FedEx could get some kills here? He sees the Doom.
Olay! Ah!
Wait, why did NZ FedEx not battery assault before that?
I don't know. That's.
All he is. This is probably a dead. Actually, maybe not.
Yeah, Nev is dead.
No,
Shame.
I saw my action down. He's
He's
close to death. You know,
He
if he
burned.
glimmered, he probably would have lived.
Yep.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah. Or if he had those tangers in an active slot, I think that was where his dust was, or his sentry, maybe? I never keep smoke in an active slot, I must say. I always keep it in my pouch.
I think if Hunter had been a bit more precise with his jump there, he might have actually won that fight.
Yeah.
Or if he just committed to just clicking Doom. Because he had the Paladin sword, he was going to lifesteal through any damage they had. He just had to kill one of their stunning lads before his BT ended.
Look at that, 1400 crit. Now he's got the death save. That's the money right there. They're thinking about doing Roshan, but
they just got a vision on Bonks and Alfredo, and they kind of want to try for it. Here they go. They're going to try and get the hook.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
pathetic.
Okay.
Oh,
this
this
could
is
be
so
Borg.
bad.
Oh, they couldn't get it off.
Oh, the long range
Why is
E.
he there?
Wow. Oh, and
Doom him, Myers! Doom the Pudge! Oh, Olay! No!
Save from Jake. That's big. Bonk's just wandering in. Now the sun comes out.
Quick, suck the mana bongs!
This shaft burst is really
That is
bad.
reprehensible. Big swing-a-doo.
I'm LVPing this Lifestealer, unless things dramatically change. I'm just saying it now. This has been terrible.
Okay.
The fact that they've not been able to coordinate a single bomb, like fucking storm infest bomb.
Yeah, it's really
30 minutes.
the lack of chat from the boys. Now they've got a PA, bloodlusted PA, out of control.
Oh, there's a zip in on the clock wank. Oh, he's out of mana on.
He's out of mana.
He's actually just fully dead.
Brilliant.
Oh
NG
my
Fenix
God.
toying with him there.
Leaf K underscore just resubbed for 15 months. 15 months of Goonery. Here's to 15 more.
Indeed, thank you.
He's still got this scythe queued up.
Well, he's gone back to it. At least he's gotten some other items in between.
He's gonna go Shivas.
Armor items at the moment.
Shivas
Dave
into
Hardbox just resubbed for 3
Hex.
months. Hey,
Just get an
Flax.
orchid, it's so
Bought
fun.
myself the Bodega book for Christmas.
Orchid
Thanks
stands
for
in
the
Kaya.
content. Cheers.
Thank you, first the fist the fart box. I hope you enjoy the book.
What was that?
Her name.
Yeah, like it goes back. Looks like buildings are going down here. Here goes Fire. He wants to get the Doom off. He does. On the Razor. The Razor's already got his link off. And Storm's in.
Oh no.
Storm in trouble.
Bonks! Gets the
Gabe
kill! Oh, I heard
a
a
hook into the back of PA. That could prove costly.
Cogs
No
to
matter
block
what
off his
it
team. Very cool.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, use VKB. They should probably leave.
I think they should definitely chase them here.
They got
Yeah.
Storm buyback. It's pretty much all you need from this push.
Get him!
Tacky Ogre is. What's Ogre's strength game?
He's level 22, so he got.
3.3.
He
God,
does have
the-
an ultimate orb as well.
But the ogre didn't even
Does.
take the
Never
plus
in trouble.
25
Needs to
strength.
get that glimmer off. It's
He
not
got the
working.
plus 25 bloodlust attack speed, so to feed his PA. That's
Yeah.
very, very, very good. I would have definitely taken the strength because I'm a dickhead.
Dire's middle tower.
But
Strength is a lot. He would have over 3k health.
yeah, that's why
How
I
much
get it.
strength? Is it like a
The
10
flip.
health per strength?
Oh shit!
This is trouble here.
Maya's
Actually,
just
he hasn't even
walking
got
slowly
I don't know what
to
his
his
initiation
death.
was.
God.
Fenix can maybe try and get a hook off, but he's used all of his mana on a Lotus.
Ole!
Beautiful hook.
No!
The secondary hook not good.
Bonks! Quick, suck the mana!
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, now Action Dan in a bit of trouble. Oh,
A wild one.
We're gonna miss. I actually think this this new Lifestealer Ags against Razor could be pretty good. Just a little aside, but possibility.
Yeah.
Infest
Good shout,
enemy
Blake.
hero. But either way, he's got every single item.
Radiant's middle tower has
Past the armlet, every single item choice he's made has been incorrect.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
He's now going Scardy. Still won't help. Still will
Get
not
a
help.
fucking MKB against a PA.
Yeah, it's an intriguing one. By which I mean,
Users just resubbed for
I've been sick in my
71
mouth because
Nearly
of it.
6 years of this gameplay home EU.
Thank you, select from users. Oh, hello. If only it could lead to
okay,
anything.
Throw a hook, mate.
I hate this
Start fishing.
shit.
What is Bonks doing? What is Hunter doing? What's anyone doing?
Hanging back.
Jake, you're not going to be useful up there, mate. You're stuck in.
Get down here and chuck some dendy hooks.
End him
Right,
on,
here we
they're
go.
going on my Eevee. Eevee's BKB. Hunter is stunned.
That is a dead storm. GG. Mine's just got the doom off.
Razor
Oh,
Gets
hello!
reflected. That's PA down for 1 life, but PA back up and BKB ready.
Bonk's dead.
Energy Fenix live, the armor. He's got so much armor. Oh, my picked him off. Action down in trouble.
Rot.
Top tower is under attack.
Alfredo's going in. Turn and fight. Turn and fight. Hunter, what are you afraid of? He can't even fucking hit you. Kill!
They're just chasing after Midas.
I would have tried to kill him. I would have definitely just fought there. What's he gonna do? He's gonna miss you most of the time.
No pads.
Dire's
Here's a question: if you Lotus Orb a friend, and they get fingered, and that finger kills the lion, does the credit go to you because you have the Lotus Orb, or to the person who has the Lotus Orb put on them?
Well, it's not you casting the spell.
The credit goes to.
Is it? I don't think you get
true.
credit because it's them casting the spell. I think it might actually credit the lion with the kill in a funny way. I'd have to check it. But it
I
wouldn't
don't think
surprise
so,
me if
'cause,
that was the
you
case.
affected a Lich Ult, let's say.
Right.
Who is getting the credit? I think it's who cast the Lotus Orb.
No, no, but I mean, no.
Is it who gets the
Who
on,
gets
the,
the
little bottom
plus
left thing
finger
where it says
skill?
who gets the kill? Who actually gets given it? It's
Why
the
aren't
guy
they
who-
GG?
with the
It's
Lotus-
over, team.
What you mean on the kill like log?
Yeah.
You know the way it gives you the finger
think it's the
bonus.
I think it's the person with the Lotus.
I don't know if it is because they haven't cast a spell. Lion has cast a spell. Like it's if you're Rubik and you're stealing the spell, you're the one casting it. But if it's reflected, you haven't cast it, but you're not casting it back on them. It's just reflected back on them. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever logic we think is in place, it will be bugged to fuck no matter what. So.
Someone could test it. You could test it.
Who cancelled? A good question, Myron.
I mean, there's still some really weird bugs in the game, like with Wyvern, where if you're ulting someone and like there's an attack in the air, but the curse ends before the attack lands, the attack will still land, and if it kills them, it will count as a deny rather than a kill from Wyvern.
I don't know. Who knows? It's Dota, so. LVP?
It's either Lifestealer or fucking Storm. Which one are we doing?
Storm did nada.
To Alfredo and Bonks.
And Mass away.
Did Mass
Are you
away
not-
do
are we-
that badly?
Yeah, it did nothing.
Are we not LVPing this Lifestealer? Can I not do this?
It's up to you if
I
you
mean,
want to.
It's up to you. Other pos one sort of main here. I thought
This
he
Lifestealer build was
did not too bad, to be honest.
This Lifestealer build was so bad that it threw away every single bit of chance they had this game.
Agreed.
That's why I want to LVP him and then diss on.
Bonks for the worst item
Bonks.
build I think we've seen in the in-house. Tranks
Yeah.
into shard. Like I'm honestly, that is criminal.
You sounded like Dumbledore giving his speech at the end of the first year. But instead when he says like to Ron and to Ron I award 50 points for the best game of chess Hogwarts has ever seen. It's Bonks I award you a diss on for the worst item bully I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And then who did well for Dyer? I mean, Hunter did well by virtue of being PA.
Yeah, I think Nev did well. Made
I do
Ogre
wanna
look
give it on
quite
to
good.
Nev,
I want to say
agree.
Nev.
I can see it on for NZ FedEx as well.
Yeah, he did some nice stuff.
He played pretty bloody well.
Yeah. These are decent items. I'm happy
Good
with
old
that.
Nev.
I'm gonna say honourable Nev, honourable NZ FedEx. How does that sound?
Yep.
I don't think there was anything
I'm happy with
MVP worthy, to be honest with you.
This guy just comes first time chat, and what it is just Nev in all caps.
Friends,
Nev.
let us skirmish. All you have to do is let me in.
Form up! We're going
God
back in.
bless the lads. What have we got this time? Ciaran ADFire.
I'm not in the lobby. Did I see the Hoodwink Prestige skin? I did. I'm not in the lobby, just FYI.
Okay. The lads haven't put their teams in yet anyway.
Okay. So is the new Tarkov worth playing? Anyone in chat now? The new map is like Reserve on steroids. Have they changed anything so that, for example, it's more fun to play in terms of being able to rat run on maps that I like rat running on? Or is it still loot is everywhere and it's Chad's playground? I am still not in the lobby, FYI. Just if we could flag that up to the management.
I'll Harry Aldernock.
Yeah, I heard about the voice over IP, Bob, but I'm actually concerned about that as a streamer. I'm like, Yeah, alright. The lad who made that dreadful joke that I banned him for the other day may have just accidentally made a bad joke. We like to give people second chances around these parts. The person with the lotus placed on them gets both the kill and the stack. Interesting. But they only get the stack if they have finger. Huh. Lion also gets a stack for killing himself. Yeah, I knew about that one. So someone in chat said that that essentially what the Lotus does is recast the spell with no animation. So it treats it as the same effect as having cast the spell yourself, I guess. I'm still not in the lobby, chaps. FYI. Just.
Message in the chat channel, and Eri has obviously got better things to do.
Fair enough. Well, if the game starts, then I'll go to bed.
It'll be fucking hilarious if it starts.
Ashwin, what are you doing?
What?
I can hear like your mic keeps keying.
Does it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Get Mass away out of the fucking channel.
Can we actually click him? I think we can.
I don't know why that's happening.
There he's out.
Absolutely shocking.
It's alright, all is well in the world once again.
I see Amos,
So
I see Elder Troll, I see ADFire, I see Sarah Beth.
Sarah, goddamn.
I am ready.
This is a classic Game 3. I first to say. I don't think you can get more of a star-studded Game 3 lineup than this.
Well, no.
What?
Haven't seen Sarah Beth in a while.
No.
In HOOUSE. Everyone's kind of in a busy bee around this period.
Yeah, it's been a crazy end to the year. Wow, they found a new millipede. It's got 1,000 legs, more than 1,000 legs. It's the first true millipede. It's got 1,306 legs. It was found 60 meters underground in a mining area. They've named it Eumillipes Persephone, in reference to the Greek goddess of the underworld, Persephone.
Imagine that lad's fucking genetic code. It's just like copy paste his leg 1,000 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that has. I think people got used to the more lax sort of COVID stuff during summer because obviously, you know, during summer people aren't catching it anywhere near as much. So now it's winter again and people are starting to catch all kinds of things, you know, the way it is. I think that they almost, and obviously with the new strain as well, it's like we've got the usual winter spike of disease. COVID is obviously a big part of that, and now we've got Omicron. I am Omicron. That's what I expect when it finally evolves into a speaking version of itself. Omicron wants nothing more than the death of the entire planet. That's Omicron. That's Sarah Beth's hero picked.
Yep. Get it sorted nice and early. No stress, no struggle.
And I've looked at a picture of this millipede.
What made me
wow,
laugh was...
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy. What made me laugh about the...
It's like a tapeworm.
It's disgusting. My mum was talking about COVID. I am just sick to death of it. I've had enough. She hasn't worked for years. She lives alone. She has a very small social circle. And she never goes anywhere. So I'm curious how it's affected her life in a major way. So yeah, it made me laugh. She was like, I was like, oh, you're sick of it. Oh, interesting.
Do you see, by the way, that they the World Health Organization skipped the G variant of COVID, which is the letter before Omicron in the Greek alphabet, citing, of course, that too many people have the surname Z.
Oh yeah, that's
what they do.
That's probably
that's not true. What they mean is the president of China has the surname.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's Zoe's hero. Oh no, Zoe is on the other team.
It's bold, actually, to pick someone's best hero against them, hoping that they won't know how to counter it. What do you counter Pugna with? Dispel, I guess. Enchantress. I can imagine Enchantress being quite good against Pugna.
Jeez, I don't know.
How do you counter Pugna? Well, yeah, it's kind of tough. I love playing Pugna for that reason. He's kind of useful. I will say this, once people get BKBs, your damage drops off precipitously, obviously, until they run down. But the suck is good because, obviously, you can reverse the flow and cross the streams. And if you have a carry... this is why I get BKB on Pugna, is because it's just... You need something so that they can't just find you and fucking stun you. But they don't really have a long-range stun at the moment. Rubik's just going to have to go in and lift Pugna, I guess, is pretty much all the plan they've got. Chikiro is good because you can cancel it from away off. Earthshaker the same. But, yeah, he's... heroes that don't give a shit about being sucked a little bit and can just fucking blow people up are pretty good. But most heroes that do that kind of thing tend to want to spend mana. I actually think Storm is kind of annoying against Pugna because he doesn't take damage from his spells when he's zipping. So, you know, you can always find where the ward is. It sounds silly, but it does help. And he just doesn't really care as much. And if he decreps himself, he just takes a shitload of damage from your zip and your Q.
I think if you're playing a core, you have to be looking at cores that can build Nullifier pretty comfortably as well. Because Decrep, regardless of every other spell, Decrep is just miserable to play against.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, once you get the extended duration as well, it's like, this is ridiculous. And if you get an E-Blade as well, you're basically perma-Decrep.
I think it's all 3 games now where we've had User banned. I like to see it. They've learned from their mistakes.
Well, she wasn't banned last time, was she?
No, she wasn't actually. Just wasn't picked.
Yeah. She kind of sucks. Because when you start the fight, if you don't have Ags and you're sucker, she just presses R and you have to fucking turn away.
She just sucks overall.
Fucking obnoxious. I played it the other day and we were losing horribly, and as soon as I had Ags and Shard, it was like GG. So stupid.
It's like I always like the game to be balanced, and for every hero to have its place and be pickable. Apart from some heroes, which I will be happy to never see again, and User is one of those. Squishy on both sides so far, and they've also probably locked in a core Dazzle if they pick Dazzle, Rubik, and Bane.
Yeah.
Or they've agreed in advance to pick all supports.
I mean,
that can't be the case because there's a Sand King.
Yeah, it would look like it. I don't think... I don't know if they've gone for all supports and then an offlaner. I mean, Sand King is more than a support. I mean, he's not a carry or, you know, he's obviously a very strong mid. But this is not really in the vein of the other heroes. So that's a bit of a shame that they've done that. Yeah, okay. So 1 offlaner, 3 supports, and a carry? Is that the plan?
A carry, yeah. And
Or
then they have
another
to pick either a
support.
Mitch or a battle tanker. And
Yeah,
they have to
I
choose
think
between the two.
I think back to the support picking would be Pog.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I'd like that as well. I mean, so far on balance, I'd say Door Nockers have
They
the
don't.
worst.
Yeah.
The worst lineup if they only have supports.
Yeah.
They've got supports that are really good at supporting other heroes.
Yeah, they don't have a huge amount of damage. In fact, they have hardly any.
Yeah.
I mean, Picture of Pyrion, they're all their heroes can output a decent amount of damage. You got damage over
And they've also
time.
got
You
a
got burst.
solid amount of push as well.
Yeah.
Which is hero hug now.
Yeah, that's nutty. I mean, honestly, Decrep Finger is like a guaranteed kill as well.
Radiant team pick.
Juggernaut. I don't like that
Yeah,
into
right.
Bane, I'll be honest with you, but I do kind of, I mean, also, there is always the problem that it might just overlap with a hit decrepit hero when he decides to ult them, but we'll see. I reckon
Pretty hard to play against Tide as well. You need
Yeah.
a Witch Doctor or something to make
Yeah.
it doable.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Question becomes though, which of the supports for Radiant is actually a core?
Dolmisa says Tidehunter and Dazzle is so much damage. Oh, I don't know what planet you're on. Don't get me wrong, you know, yeah, it can do. But is it as dependable as, say, Sand King and Pugna? I do not think so.
I also think it means it's like damage and it's minus armor, and it is good minus armor. But you still
Where's
need a
the
hero that
right
hits
click?
really hard.
Yeah, where's the right click? Is PA banned? Yeah, PA's banned.
Yeah.
I mean, they're enablers. That's the whole point. Yeah, but alright, Dolmisa, so who's doing the right clicking? Like later on in the game? Even mid-game onwards? You're just going to stand there and hope that Bane and Rubik and Dazzle slow little right clicks is going to be enough? I don't think so.
Get Venno in. Eri's right. A lock of Venno in for this final pick. That'll be
Get
a
it.
Chad move.
Do it. Doesn't go with anything you
Do it.
picked. Do it.
No, it's terrible, but do it anyway. They have 45 seconds to ponder over this. This is not an easy pick to make.
No.
Jug was maybe the most natural hero for both teams.
Really annoying. I mean, they can grip him, but then what?
Yeah.
And they've got lots of ways to cancel the Bane.
What would I pick here? I don't actually know. I'm going to have to go to the Heroes tab to think about what I would play. I mean, maybe Troll is alright. Great, though.
When you don't know what to pick,
Wraith King.
pick Wraith King.
Wraith King.
That's not a great Wraith King game. It's okay. But he needs
I mean, it's
to
a
get
Rubik
BKB
mid.
really early.
It's a Rubik mid, I assume.
It's gonna have to be Armlet Blink BKB.
Yeah.
If you go for any side items, you're just gonna not be ready in time.
Why has Sand King got 2 massive eyes with this set?
I don't
I
see his new set.
Evil
It's a
Teddy's
weird
set.
one.
That is such a weird set. My goodness. I do not like.
I see it now.
I love Bane. I want to see some fucking cheese tonight. Thank you, gentlemen. Le creep, le fromage.
creep.
Fromage.
Tide does have a froge on his head.
God bless Elder Troll Dazzle.
That's a dependable name. Elder Troll is someone you can rely on to always have your back. To hit the graves when you need them. Said no one ever.
Not to be facing the wrong way. Hitting a creep for no reason.
So last match was Zephyr Wraithing, 18-3 and 17. And yet, last week, he was on a core, and he was terrible.
I do wonder when I see these recent games, who were they playing against? Because I've never been with them in those games where they absolutely fucking style on people.
Prepare for battle.
I look around, they've
Did
got
you see what the new
no
mechanic
farm.
was for the Drow Arcana?
No, what is it?
It's revenge. So if someone kills you in a game
Yeah.
and you kill them back, you get +1 points towards your alternative style.
That's just gonna cause feeding.
What, as in that player?
Yeah, as if you if let's say a PA kills you.
Oh,
and in
okay.
the next fight, you kill them back.
I thought you meant that specific player. I was like, what the fuck? How are you ever meant to do that? By the way, love that
Well,
taunt.
you do it in the game, right?
No. I'm saying, let's say I played against Zoe and she killed me. I have to kill exactly Zoe to get the point. I was like, that's going to be impossible.
Well, you have to do it in the game that she killed you in.
Yeah, but it's still. But you're saying if I die to a Wraith King, I have to kill a Wraith King.
Seconds to battle.
No, if you die
No,
to the
he's
Wraith King
different.
you're playing against,
Oh,
you have to
okay.
kill that Wraith King.
Well, if you have a bad game, you're fucked.
You're fucked,
Yeah.
yeah, so you don't get any points.
But
And
then
if you have
again-
a flawless game with no deaths, you get 3 points.
That's true. Then again, Wraith King, his thing, you have to harvest the tribute, and you have to win the game for that. I love
Yeah.
this taunt. His
What, the,
floating chair
Little chair.
with skeletons holding it up.
It's the coffin dance one.
That is amazing. What is that sort of music as well?
Well, obviously they can't use the coffin dance music, so they've
I don't-
used a.
Oh, I see. Yeah, very clever.
That's probably why they have the dog shit guitar riff as well. Everything else is copyrighted, so they've gone for a ukulele twanging.
The maker of guitars will sue them.
Yeah. It's so okay. So Rubik versus Pugner. This should be pre-level 6, pretty easy for Pugner, and then after level 6, pretty hard.
Yeah, he doesn't need right clicks to farm the way that most other mids do.
Yeah, but then once Rubik steals your Q,
Yeah, then you're in trouble.
they
But-
will have 2 nukes to your 1.
True, but without
Bane's
Decrep, it's not as pog. Oh my god, they just killed Bane.
Rubik mid is very hard to get right. You've got to be the right mix of active and farming, and you've got to get the right items.
What do you recommend, Ashween?
It sort of depends on the game. I think you do have to go some form of like blink, like maybe like Aether Lens. What I'd say, like you'd have to have a BKB in there somewhere. I think it's
If you're getting Blink, you shouldn't get Aetherland, is what I
yeah,
think.
no, not as I meant one or the other. I was just
Yeah.
trying to decide which one I'd like. Probably Blink, to be fair, because I just think Blink is a better item.
I'd look at either. I'd probably go Blink. I'd probably think about either getting a Yules or a Ghost Scepter after that.
I mean,
So it depends on the
don't-
jug.
the main reason I don't think you need Ether Lens is you already get the fucking Cast Range amp.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it
do.
feels like doubling down. Like, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but a lot of the spells you steal, like Sand King's Stun, you might want to fucking be in there. Best way to do that is to get a Blanc de Guerre.
I might
if-
honestly just get Blink, Bots, Ags. That's sorry, BKB Ags.
Yeah.
It's like a game where you can't afford to not be.
Amos successfully
BKB.
pulled the cap. Color me impressed. Don't think I've ever seen that before in a video game. Evil Teddy needs a level in Sandstorm, then...
So he's just getting none of these creeps under the
I
tower.
did get a deny off though, which was Pugner queued for, which was pretty bad for
Yeah,
Pugner.
ain't bad.
But Amos is in a bit of
Ciaran's
trouble.
like
up top.
studying Zoe's replays.
The worst part of the Battle Pass lands is the fucking Miranda skin. But hands
It's
down,
pretty
the worst
bad.
part.
I don't know how they can make something worse than what was already there, because what was already there was pretty bad.
I don't know if it's
Evil
worse,
Teddy
it's just
has
very expensive.
Not got Sandstorm yet at level 2.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. I don't understand this. Against a melee hero, why you wouldn't take Sandstorm?
Did he just salve? Oh no.
That's a
No, he
disaster.
did.
He's dead.
He's dead!
He salved and like a skeleton was just like in the middle of like swinging his sword when he was salving. And he
You've been
got
killed by the one true king. You know?
Why wouldn't you deny that, Zoe? Why? Come on, there was a range creep deny. It was right there for the taking.
I will say, letting Sarabeth Jakiro into the pool is dangerous.
Yeah, I guess it is. But then
It's
you've got
one
Evil
of,
Teddy on a 3.
Yeah, she's like Crusader level normally, but on a Jakiro, she's at least Archon.
Oh. Go, Elder Troll. Never stop. Never stop clicking. Why'd you stop?
You stopped clicking.
You immediately did the opposite of what you asked me
Oh. Ah!
Sarah.
Boot her. Boot her all the way back to
Classic.
okay.
Here's a question for you, lads. What upcoming games are you interested in?
Dota 2.
Is that it? Nothing on the release schedule.
I mean,
Tickling your fancy.
obviously, waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 to properly come out.
Yeah.
Waiting on the zombie game. Forgotten its name now.
Dying Light.
Dying Light 2.
I had a lot of fun with
and
Munt in the first
Pokemon
one.
Legends Arceus.
I'm kind of interested for Dying Light 2, but then I saw like a gameplay clip, and the zombies had health bars.
Of
I
Dying
don't know if
Light?
that's something you can disable. Yeah, in Dying Light 2. I don't know if that's something you can disable. Because it does pull you out of it quite a bit when you
Yeah.
can see their HP.
Yeah, that's a bit console gamery.
Yeah. So that worried me a bit, but I'm just excited for the game because Dying Light 1 is incredible. I'm
it
still Warhammer 3.
It's genuinely a terrifying game a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like that first mission, or like this sort of tutorial where you had to kill like a big zombie, like this, I don't know, like sort of like a giant man, and you're just like walking around, and you have like you look at your inventory. You've
Yes,
got
Ciaran.
Rusty Spanner.
Yeah.
You've
That was
got
brilliant. I like that.
tail, and you've got like some fucking plastic fork. And you're like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah. I thought Dying Light was a ton of fun, really. I liked the world. It felt fun to run around, and it was just me. Like the fact you could do co-op and just do goofy shit was great. Really enjoyed it. Munt getting stuck up a lamppost, me getting stuck on a lamppost on the other side of the street. Good times.
Yeah.
Just staring at each other, and he went, "I've got a power play." He just went, jumped off the lamppost. Are they going to get a kill here on Sesethwa? What?
Why is he that far up?
I think really the only downside of Dying Light was the story was just a bit lame.
Yeah, it was, but I think it was their first game in that world, right? So
Yeah.
I know
I
that.
just hope like the story is a bit.
Well, it looks pretty pog. It's like the city.
It does look pog, but
will it be pog?
well, see, this is the thing. Like, I think I don't want it just to be
Eagle?
Dying Light 1, but looks a bit nicer.
Right. God, Eagle's such a coward sometimes.
I mean, I like that. You know, they're kind of doing this focus on fighting people a lot more as well. I do like that.
Yeah, the zombies should be secondary, because as we all know in any zombie apocalypse, the thing you should be afraid of the most is people, not zombies.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Fighting people for like the care packages was actually really fun in Dying Light 1.
Stunning 3.
But like the way they were phrasing it, it sounded more like a.
Oh, Teddy, no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
What an anti-synergy.
I think
May still get him though. What was that
Wasted
about?
salve.
Oh, this suck.
Sucks
This has
Hellboy.
been poor.
Unsettled walked in.
What?
They both like +1 and 2.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
That's terrible.
Wow.
Listen to Zephyr, mate. You need to. You know how we nerf most players by making them play support only? We're like, no, you guys are a bit too good. You have to play POS 5 only. If we make Zephyr play POS 1 only, he's genuinely terrible.
So what games are you looking forward to? The Plague.
What's
Dying Light 2 is the same as you, because people aren't saying in chat you can turn off the health bars, and that was like my only real complaint.
What is
Elden
Inhouse
Ring.
doing? Elden Ring, yeah.
What's
Oh,
Elden
Ring
Ring?
is going to be incredible.
What is it?
It's the new Dark Souls, basically.
Yeah, so
Oh,
open world Dark
no, I'm
Souls,
out.
I think.
I'm out of that one. They got a double
I
kill
don't
bot.
do
That's a
Dark
nice
Souls
comeback.
games, but you know, the lads sound happy about it.
Yeah. I'm excited for them.
And then yeah, Total War, the new Total War Warhammer.
Mmm.
I'm very excited for.
They've got 3 comeback kills there.
Yeah, that was really good. They might get 4th.
This is why you get a
Ciaran
Dagon.
is
This
fast
is
now.
why you get a Dagon. Ciaran is definitely
This
fast.
hero is
Oh,
so
the creeps!
375 move speed.
Yes! I've had some very fun games as Pugner in the morning stacks.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What's Sarah Beth getting up to down in the bot lane?
What's that game that Munt and I were really excited for, but we know it's going to be dog egg? Atomic Heart?
Oh, I don't.
Elder Troll, if only you had a spell that would save you here, brother.
Sarah Beth, if only you were doing things. Yes, Sarah Beth. Oh. Elder Troll with the turnaround. There's no way.
She gets him.
Oh, what a legend.
She gets the kill of her life. Stun! 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 Epi! Evil Teddy, you fucking pussy!
Oh,
Here he goes.
oh no. Oh my god, the damage. Oh my god,
Oh
the
my
damage.
god, Ciaran's
Yes!
Oh,
Ciaran? Oh, he stole the sandstorm!
Oh,
You
no.
fool!
Oh, Ciaran is dealing out some
Styling.
damage.
He's styling right here. Get the Dagon! They killed Tide Top as well. A cheeky
He's got
ulting.
a secondary Aether Lens queued up after his first one. I like that.
Please just get a Dagon. Explode upon them
Bottom tower
like a swarm of locusts.
Everyone is super squishy this game as well, so actually that gets tired pretty.
Wait, is that Star Wars Eclipse thing a TV series or a video game?
I don't know. I've not heard anything about it as a video game. But to be fair, I've not heard anything about it as a TV series
I
either.
saw that it's a
not
video
particularly-
game, huh? It looked fairly decent.
Is it following any storyline from the movies, or is it just a different thing?
It's they're all different things, aren't they? I think it's set in the world of the Old Republic, though, so it's automatically a no purchase from me. Yeah, High Republic. Wank.
Oh, this is a fairly pathetic Omni. What?
tower is under attack.
Fucking Eagle,
Okay.
man. Was it?
I mean, Eagle, you know, he obviously got caught and killed, whatever. That Ravage was terrible.
Oh, there was a Ravage too?
Is under attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I missed that.
yeah, it was a strange series of events. He could have just clicked him and finished him off. Eagle was on like 10 HP, came out of an Omni Slash and started spinning. Q could have just clicked him, but instead he tried to Ravage, like time the Ravage when the Omni Slash ended.
Uh-oh,
just missed
the
it completely.
Greep!
That's
That's a good kill.
a good kill.
Give
So
it to Zoe as well.
Zoe went top, killed Jug, and
Yeah.
then came mid.
And
Got a
killed
kill on
her.
Ciaran.
This is a real, a classic back und forther.
What's net worth looking like? Obviously there's one big winger, that's not a surprise. Actually Tide has had the roughest time.
Yeah, I think
Wonder why.
it is tough against Jug because he just kind of, you know, he's not clicking you, he's just doing that spin shit.
Is under attack.
Says Beth in Trouble.
Yeah, very dead.
But cast all
But Ciaran's about
spells.
to respawn. He's coming straight into the bot lane.
Go.
Snagging has blink as well, so if there's ever a time to really push the momentum.
This is it.
Ooh, look at these stacks. Can Jug farm these? Jug cannot farm these.
Radiant's
Uh,
middle tower is under
No.
attack.
No. I guess Pugner will do this one. I don't think he can handle the Ancients.
Has been denied.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Good to see some stacking
Belmont
happening
Legend
though.
just
It
resubbed
is
for
nice,
11
yeah.
months.
There is a
Thank
in
for
trouble
Inhouses.
Seth W.
He does have his second
more.
life.
One more big suck from Amos and he won't have that.
Q does not have mana.
He's
He's
out
just
mana! He's out mana!
Oh no. Oh,
Q does not have Ravage.
oh,
Oh,
here
the
we
double
go.
stun.
Oh,
Look
no.
at
Yup.
It's,
Yup.
it's GG.
It's a disaster.
The second I saw Sezephyr with 15 a 15 stick, Wraith Fire Blast for no reason, lose all his mana and die. It was GG.
Thank you for all the subs and messages. I'm very tired, so apologies for not thanking you in person. I've sent my robot to do it. He got it.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
What we're talking about Rubik builds. Does have the blink. What did he say he wanted next? He wanted BKB into Ags, right?
Oh my god. So said the armlet toggled, and I thought for a second he was going to armlet toggle and the suck was going to kill him. That would have been fucking hilarious. Sorry, say again? He's gone armlet... Plague? Oh, he's muted himself.
Ashton was saying at the start of the game what Rubik build he wanted.
Oh, right.
We have the blink.
We have the blink. Blink Ags.
BKB
Blink
into
Trav's Ags, I think he said.
Yeah, something like that.
Trav's idea is slightly dead.
Yeah, the start of the game was too Hugger dominated to go Travs, really.
Yeah.
Both teams got decent stacks.
They're going to kill...
You know, it is nice
Hugh
to see.
here.
I think the axe is just like fairly decent though.
Hugh with
Ravage
another
comes out.
shocking
He's
Ravage.
just chilling in the fire though.
Hugh, you are terrible, mate. What are you doing, son?
And now oh, can the lads do anything?
Oh, the grip.
Oh, the grip.
The creep!
Evil Teddy might have...
Oh my god, this is just
Nice
fucking
grave.
embarrassing now.
Oh, they get Ciaran.
Oh,
Zoe
Zoe's
with the
got
spin.
Ciaran!
Monster
Nice!
just resubbed for
so
38.
So said
Oh,
would
no,
tank
that's
it.
not no one.
You and Ben talk miniatures for days on
Ciaran?
end.
Where team?
Still got his second life.
He does.
Where team?
He's picked hold away. Here comes the blink forward, the lift. Not
Nope.
up. Oh, that's a pretty sizable cooldown.
It does at level 1.
Refill
Here
spin.
comes Amos FF.
Actually, even at max level, it's still 22.
Is that for lift?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long cooldown. So Cerebeth has the veil. What would you like to see her get next? 4-star against Racing?
Yeah. Seems decent.
I mean, in that last fight, Eagle got very unlucky with his ulti.
I wouldn't be too against even an ether lens so she can hopefully cancel this grip from afar. But Four-Staff serves
I
the
don't
same
mind that,
purpose
yeah.
in getting her in there. But so I didn't
That
think anyone was
last fight, you were Teddy
watching.
Bishop.
I didn't think anyone was watching the stream when me and Ben painted miniatures with Alex. I honestly, I don't know why. I just got chat was quiet, and I didn't see how many viewers we got, so I assumed we got about 500.
And only in
But maybe more people were watching.
For 17 months. Merry Christmas, Pyrion and chat.
Thank you. It was very chill.
It's a very niche thing, really.
It was, but it was very, it was very relaxing. Just us chatting about miniatures and all the games we played. Teddy with a 2-man into Epi. Very, very nice. Don't walk uphill into this hero. It is death. Can they get more? Early grave.
Oh, damage! He's dead.
Clamps.
Go down.
And more.
He in trouble. The suck.
Doesn't have ice path. That whiffed. It's
Seriously,
alright.
Jason?
Oh my god,
You're
they're still gonna
very
get it.
speedy.
Oh my days.
Clips him.
Very nice. Very nice.
All three cores of
If they were to nerf one thing about Pugner, I bet they'd nerf the life drain cooldown and make it longer, but I think they could just nerf the damage of all his stuff and it would be enough, in all honesty. But I don't know if you do that and not just change the hero to the point where it's
I think
unplayable.
it really needs to be nerfed.
No, me neither.
Yeah. You know, he's kind of crushing here, but in the pro team, they know how to build BKBs and help each other.
Right.
Things we have not quite learnt down here yet.
Also, he has 1200 health. Like,
Yeah.
he
very
is not a
point.
beefy lad.
Personally, if they wanted to nerf him a little
Oh
bit...
dear,
it would-
Teddy? Teddy was paying attention. Sarah Beth just ice path. I think she was trying to get vision for a D ward, but she's getting a glimmer.
If they're going to nerf anything about Pugner, it'd be his move speed, I think. That hero's a bit too speedy. I have the same opinion about OD. They just need to tune their move speeds down a bit.
Give Pugner an Ags worth buying? I mean, it's fun if you pair it with the life drain. It's a ridiculous amount of damage, and it's just up all the time. I mean, it means they cancel it, and you've just got it again. It is fun. It's definitely a luxury item, though. I think he definitely doesn't have an Ags that is like a must-get. I think Sand King's Ags is way too good to ignore. It's just so good. For example, Lion Ags is always fun to get if you can get it. Jug Ags is a good one to get. But Pugner's Ags feels like a luxury Ags. I do think if you get it in your farm, though, it's pretty fucking good. Oh, hello.
That feels like what you get instead of a BKB on Pugner.
Oh, Grip! Oh, the Ravage! Why?
They've got...
Hugh? Hugh, mate, what planet are you on, my dude? Oh.
God bless fucking Hugh.
Look at how brave he is. Look at that. He dies clicking the wards. What a legend.
Oh, here comes the Settler. This is just terrible.
He's gonna die again. Really fast.
Yep.
You could see it for so long, my dude. Come on.
I think you might have still got the kill. I'm not sure. Maybe not.
He did get the kill, just not the stack.
I mean, let's be honest. It's not going to matter. Plus 40 damage. This game is looking pretty good for.
Should have played Luna.
What happened with his Luna?
Don't know why
I think they're just
chatting shit.
I think Hugh's just making the joke that they always pick Luna as their default carry.
I mean, this is. I want to say this is Hugh's worst performance because I know he's bad, but he's really standout terrible in this game.
He is cruising for a diss at this point in time.
Alright.
Amos is really just...
Amos is also dreadful, just want to say. They've balanced it very well with Amos and Hugh on opposite teams.
Yeah, no, they've done great. What is this? There's no grip up, but there is a stun for... Why did they take it off? What?
He's still dead.
They got him, but that was fucking hilarious.
Paddy to Zero just
I
resubbed
swear
for
his
62
team could have come
months.
to help him
Good
there.
evening.
No?
Thank you, Futsal.
Would you want to help your carry who gets caught there? Realistically?
I think he could have. He could have come in with a big Sand King stun if he was there. I didn't see.
Yeah, but
how Ciaran hasn't built a Dagon, I do not know. What is this? Blink? Blink Kairos Ange? What is this? Abominable. Dagoon.
Yeah, it's approaching the point that the enemy team starts to just live through it. You know, Wraithking's almost got his BKB.
Oh, Crid asked, wasn't it? Crid's right. There was a... The other week someone meant to pick Lion and picked Luna. Do you remember?
Yeah, that's why that was able.
I see.
That is why.
Oh, that's why he's flaming.
Yeah, we weren't sure.
Oh, I see. Well, you lads are just playing with old man memory as usual.
I thought they were joking about the Wraithkin pick because it was a Wraithkin who died that did. It was Amos who missed the finger stack, it's true.
Yeah.
Morena says Dagon sucks. Don't build damage Pugner. Shut the fuck up, dude. You've been talking a lot of shit this stream. Shut up.
Get on, son. Get on, son.
Get back in the bin.
What was the last thing he said, apart from that?
I don't care.
Who cares? He said one thing too many, is the answer.
I've noticed, therefore bad.
Look at these. Look at Amos' stats.
Yeah, he can stack. He can stack.
Impressive.
Quickly come and get the stacks.
Last thing he said was, I would go BKB Lincoln Shard on Pugner and just suck.
I mean, Marina seems like one of these lads that's going to sit around and give advice for the entire time he's in the stream.
Yeah, BKB's pretty decent.
I like BKB, don't get me wrong.
I like BKB. Big fan.
But just with your early dump string, just get a Dagon, you just get like 30 fucking kills. You just have to create space and go take all the buildings.
Pretty handy.
Ciaran took all these stacks.
Yeah, I know.
He's bought a blink. He's bought a blink. What's that? Why would you get a blink? Oh dear! Big Ravage!
Oh, Ravage.
Into grip.
On Eagle and the grip as well. They're blowing everything. Ciaran's in on the back, sucking off. Labs, there's the grave. That's nice.
And a finger again from Amos.
Grave's target. But here comes Evil 10. He's ready. Bechamel down. Amos in trouble, but the ice path is huge.
Big path.
Ciaran's still alive and still full HP.
Oh no, Amos died.
I just think they're gonna kite him to hell now. Oh, the ADFire's still here. I think you get the point there.
85 just dying to Sandstorm.
Oh, that was a nice decrypt.
Decrypt.
He's done him there.
Oh,
This is legendary.
this is
my
beautiful,
God,
Titan.
It's fucking demolishing, lads. This is a
Schooled.
stellar performance.
Schooled. I don't want to say it, but he's obviously been watching someone who plays a lot of Pugna Mid and owns with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been studying Zoe.
tuning into the morning streams.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Pugna hero just that I never really took to. He's alright.
It feels like he falls into the most depressing pattern of doing really well and then slowly falling
Is
off.
this
Yeah,
Eagle?
maybe that's it. I like heroes that run. You know, thing is, Pugna does sort of fit that as well.
Yeah, like OD.
Like, there's
and
something different between him and like something like Lashrak, even though they do like the exact same thing.
You like these early bursty, damagey, magic-y, do things heroes, and they just do tend to get countered eventually. Amos! You penis! Oh, you
There's the
fucking
BKB. He can
unbelievable!
stun out, and he does.
It's like every
And now the
time
grave
this
is
lad!
Of the eagle, once again, the grave comes out. That's beautiful macropire.
Big pyre!
Yeah,
Big
macropire.
pyre! What a macro pyre,
That
dude!
was such a huge macropire. Holy shit. Sarah.
That's what you get when you give Sarah Bechikiro. Absolute plays.
What is this? Who are you calling Pugna a stand at the back hero? Is he fuck? Look at the range on his spells. You gotta get in there.
I think it's also that I like heroes that can farm like really quickly. And Pugna's like he can farm pretty fast,
Yeah.
but it is sort of a bit slow early on.
I guess.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's certainly quicker than some of the other heroes I fucking play mid, like Puck and stuff. I feel like, look how quick his shit is off cooldown. 3 seconds.
Well, that is with Octarine and probably.
Amos is dead.
Yeah, but he starts
only
off on like
had
5. Amos is abysmal. Lovely lad, but my god. Every decision is the wrong one.
I think it maybe is partially like when you get jumped on Pugna, you're just very sad.
True.
A sad man.
True. He is very swift. Take to your heels.
I think it's the same reason why I don't really play something like Cole. It's just like when you get jumped on Cole, you just shine your light at people or whatever.
Shine a light. This is over. Happy to say that.
It's over.
Is under attack.
Unless there is a monumental throw, but I don't think even NZ FedEx could manufacture a way to lose.
Not with Sazbeth Jakiro.
The most stable and dependable player hero combo you'll ever
Jakira.
see.
She's just too good.
She's got a shard now as well. Pushing is off the charts.
Yeah. You can't let this thing through.
Isn't Amos like a brain surgeon or something?
I don't think so.
It was something
Isn't
clever.
he one of the 17 teachers?
He was
Yeah, well,
something
this one-
clever. I think the reason we have a lot of teachers here is because I shout with the goons the way they want to shout with the kids.
I was about to say, there's something in the way you interact with people that they really
It's
they
vicarious.
identify with.
Like, I wish I could shout with the kids in 4F like that. Fucking... Amos with the classic,
Right.
the classic lads line, blink ether lens. They dust and sentry for Teddy.
Don't know what this
The
is.
dust off.
Oh dear, gosh, they've all taken quite a lot of damage.
Amos is not here. This is a 4v5.
Yeah, Amos is just,
Ciaran
I don't know
just
what
snapping
Amos. He
the
doesn't have a
tiles.
TP and he doesn't seem like he's gonna even try and get one. So
This seems like the
Sketchy.
genuine best opportunity that Radiant have to have a winning fight. And it doesn't feel like a very good
Spamming
opportunity.
his thing on the high ground. What's going on?
I don't know. I mean, they're all fucking standing there, and we've got a Tide Hunter
Ciaran,
with
you
Blink.
can push, mate. No.
He keeps using these Qs on not the tower.
There we go.
There we go.
He's got it.
Come on,
Oh,
Sarah, get yours up there as well.
if only they had some large AOE spell they could
Yeah.
initiate
Subbed
with.
For 2 months. Haven't laughed like this in months.
Amos is
Thank
just.
you.
What is Amos
Oh,
doing?
Yeah, if he and does a good ravage, they can easily win this fight. Ciaran's left. You know what Evil Teddy's doing?
There it is!
The Ravage on the
On one hero!
Oh my god, they missed
He's
this
gonna
stuff
live.
as well.
Hugh is earning himself a fat
He's really
LVP.
keeping up with the LVP. Oh, it's
Why would you wait until they weren't all there? Oh my
Oh, no.
god.
Oh no, and he walked into tank up the aftermath.
Amos again! It's incredible!
How do you do it every time, Amos, buddy?
Last 3 fingers he's done on Grave.
Evil Teddy in on the back.
No, they're just killing Sised. We're here.
Yeah, it's over.
Dead man.
Please have the dignity to call it. Have
Dignity.
some dignity in death, you know?
Have some dignity, for the love of God. Well, Eagle might do something throwy here. It's hard to say. I don't think they can lose.
I don't
Oh my
think it's
God.
possible. Please, you've lost your top racks. You lost the fight 4v5. You've
Amos
lost-
has one finger stack in a game that they have destroyed. And a Pugner.
Fingered 5 things that are on technically less than 100 HP.
But they literally have a Pugner, and he's got one stack in 30 minutes.
So bad. Oh, they
Oh,
killed
they killed
Judge.
Eagle. Eagle did do a throwing thing. However, now Zoe's done a throwing thing.
Oh, Zoe had to be in there to kill Jugs, so...
That is true. GG
I
has
think...
been
Oh,
called.
thank God. GG. Well, is there any...
They just played on so they could kill Eagle one last time. You gotta respect that.
Yep.
I can respect that. Is there any objection to Hugh just being an LVP?
Oh no,
Absolutely.
none.
There is no objection.
But I would like to throw out an honourable for the Radiant to Elder Troll.
I think he played great. I would have
I
tried.
think he really, like... Amos was fucking it up with those fingers, but they were very good Graves.
Yeah. He's 0-9, but yeah. Agreed. I think Sarah Beth deserves an honourable.
It's too good for the in-houses.
Sarah Beth deserves an honourable. Kieran deserves MVP. Hugh gets
agreed.
LVP for just being absolutely abysmal. And Amos gets a diss on, I think, for just being... Just doing
Yeah, Amos does get a
fucking
diss on.
nothing.
Yeah, Amos gets a diss on. That's a good distribution, I reckon.
Alright, there we go. Gentlemen, a pleasure. My head is aching, so I'm going to go to bed. Good stuff.
Have a good
I'll
night.
see you tomorrow. Good night, boys. Cheers for casting them and
Goodbye.
take it easy. Thank you to everyone that took part this week. Thank you to Eri, as usual, for setting these up. We wouldn't have the in-houses were it not for him. And of course, were it not for all of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.